paintbrushes. Jesus.
Fighting over a miniatures game.
Fighting over a
Was it
miniatures game.
paintbrushes? I thought they were stabbing each other with miniatures.
No, I thought it was.
No,
I thought
paintbrush.
it was paintbrushes.
It was
They
paintbrush.
stabbed them with the
Yeah.
stand of figures. Oh.
No, yeah, it was
All right,
paintbrush.
Red.
the
Red,
end.
when you get here, we're gonna need the story told again, because God knows it's one of the great stories in the history of gaming. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Saturday Night Fights, brought to you by the Armchair Dragoons. Sean Connery says hello and good evening, dressed as he always is in a fancy sarong. Is there a non-fancy sarong? I don't know. Anyway, it's a pleasure to have you here. We're at a little bit of a short table tonight because it's Easter weekend and folks are going hither and thither, but that doesn't mean we aren't going to have a game because, oh yes, we are. But first and foremost, I would be remiss if I did not say, okay, Red, did you hear what I asked you for? We need to hear the stabbing. What was it done with? What was the stabbing done with? Was it, I remembered paintbrushes. I think OJ remembered paintbrushes.
Yep.
But Haz is convinced it was figures, which is like even nastier, but you tell us. But the special evening tonight, it is Velker's 14th birthday. Happy birthday, Velker.
Thank you. Happy birthday,
Happy
Velker.
birthday.
Yeah,
Is that when you got
Should we
Paco?
sing it? Should we sing it?
Yeah, well, he's not in the chat, so if you're going to sing to him, I'll get him. That's okay. We can probably give that a miss. He is sitting there. He is sitting there wearing his Beat Cafe. He's not wearing his Beat Cafe. He is wearing his brand new wireless headphones that includes a microphone, which is and noise canceling and the whole bit. So,
What kind did he get?
what brand is it? It's the same kind I've got. What's your brand?
PLT.
PLT. They were highly rated. I love mine. I've worn mine to death. They're my standard traveling companion. And he now has his own pair, and he's locked in over there. He's discovering he's like Pinocchio. He's got no strings. So, nope. Red confirms it was paintbrushes.
Oh, there you go. See?
And Beat Cafe says happy birthday, Velker.
Thank you, Beat Cafe.
I'm telling you, Beat, I'm gonna buy those rules. I'm gonna hate myself. I'm like a dirty, dirty war game rule whore. I'm an addict. I see a new set of war game rules, and somebody I know posts pictures from it, and they say, we're having a great time. I'm like, I do not need another set of war game rules. I'm like, but they're Napoleonic. That means they're probably awesome. And we're all, so I guess I don't know. We shall see. What are we playing tonight? How are we getting together? We're not just going to look at Sean Connery and talk, although we could certainly do that too. What, in fact, we are doing is the Battle of Antietam. Look at that. For bloody big battles. We like this game. It's one of my 10 favorite rule sets. Speaking of rule sets, it's one of my 10 favorites. I think it covers the period. It covers very well. In fact, OJ, I believe, confessed to purchasing a copy of it just because we started playing it. And one of the reasons I love Bloody Big Battles, I've said this on numerous occasions, is that the crowd or the community support for Bloody Big Battles is second to none. There is, I can't think of a single game community, except maybe Chain of Command, where there is so much great scenario support that you don't even have to pay a nickel for. And this is one of those examples. Not just that, but it gave me an opportunity. Haz and I were discussing the lovely, lovely figure. You said this was, his name is Bugman, Haz?
Joseph Bugman.
Joseph Bugman. I want y'all to just take a quick minute to look at these figs. You talk about how privileged we are to have incredibly talented designers. Look at these guys. Look at how cool those are. And then, of course, the Union and their regulation blue. But over here, we've got the Confederacy. And look at that. All those butternuts. I've painted butternuts for Fire and Fury. And I'll tell you, I've still got them. They're not that good. Yeah, they're generic. I get it. But because we don't have the flags. But Haz is working on some. But also, we took the opportunity to swipe some of Lazy Boy's great Civil War buildings, make them bigger. Look at those buildings. Look how nice. For Sharpsburg. So we got a great battle. Well, we've played Bloody Big Battles before. So this is nothing that we have to go through too much. Obviously, I've got my rule book right here. Let's go through this. Oh! Hey, Chrono. Oh man, Beat, you send me a copy, I'll build for it. I will build a scenario and we will play and you can come on and teach. That I promise you. We'll get it in the queue. Yeah, Chrono, yes, it does look fabulous, and you were invited to play on it, but that's okay. I'm trying to make you feel bad. That's as you're always invited to play, and we're always delighted to have you. Let's go. But let's talk about who we've got. We didn't introduce everybody. It's clear we already have Achilles, right? Achilles, we've got you right over there.
Yes, sir.
We've got Mike, OJ's dad. Good evening.
Good evening.
And joining us from north of the border, always a pleasure to have our number one rules reference and man from the beginning, Haz. How you doing?
Doing good.
Good to have you.
And I picked up the rules based on you running them also.
Well, see, there we go. And Chris Pringle certainly deserves that sort of love and appreciated you going out and promoting. So let's play it. So we all know the story of Antietam, 17th September 1862. So I'll skip that. Let's talk about the victory conditions. A side to win must hold at least 4 of the 5 objectives to count as a victory. If the Union uses its 5 corps, they must hold 3 for a draw, and the Confederates win if they hold 3. All other results are a draw. Where are the objectives? Well, that isn't too hard to find, is it? We have lovely objective markers. Well, I think they're lovely. I made them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just in case you're wondering, yeah, they have a flippy side. They are obviously all in Confederate hands at the start of the game. So here we go. The game is 9 turns. Count them 9. All right. Shepherdstown Pike, that marker can only be seized if at least 1 unit is astride the road for the Union. So you got to get a unit astride that road. Antietam Creek is impassable, except at the bridge. Sharpsburg is a town. I think we haven't had a town since Quatre Bras. Porterstown, Smoketown, and Mercersville are all villages. All other buildings have no effect on combat. The Bloody Lane is a rifle pit. So I made them rifle pits. What else could I do? The west bank of the Antietam is a steep slope. All other hills are rolling and only give advantage of being able to shoot over. Cornfields are crops. Smoothbore musket-armed units count as their first shot only as a devastating volley, as they are assumed to be loaded with buck and ball. So remember that. The first time you shoot, buck and ball.
But only with smoothbore, right?
Only with your smoothbore muskets, right?
Because some of these units have rifles. So
exactly.
Most of them have rifles.
Yeah, I was going to say most do.
Well, yeah, I just want to make sure that.
And I will be putting a marker on the tooltip when that happens. Fired. Union infantry units with the S, the skirmisher capability, represent the 1st and 2nd U.S. sharpshooters. Burnside's corps may only cross Antietam Creek at Burnside's Bridge until at least 1 division from 9 Corps is across the creek. Okay, so Burnside's down here. We know that, right? But he can't move until at least 1 unit of 9 Corps is across the creek. The only place he can go is right there, which, I think we all know. Burnside may not move until turn 4, unless Confederate troops cross Antietam Creek. He is allowed to move out of range if fired on by small arms. Porter's 5 Corps is only allowed on board on the turn after all other U.S. Corps have at least half their infantry either fired on using small arms or have been assaulted. We already know the result of Porter's 5 Corps being used. Makes it easier for the Confederacy to win. All U.S. units are passive. And this is such a kick in the stuff. U.S. units do not get the in-command bonus when entering the board. Because there's that special rule that says that they can, it's sort of like you're automatically in. No, not this time you're not. So the Union's got its challenges. The Union deploys and moves first. Let's talk about deployments, since the Union's got to do it. We'll get you. Well, first things first. We've got an uneven situation. What sides do we want to do here? One of them is going to have to be split up. Sides, gentlemen?
I'll take Union.
Union has his Union. He's way north. The Union deploys and moves first.
Okay. I'll play it for the South.
All right, OJ, you're the divider. We've got an uneven.
Yep. I figured it'd be 2 Union and 1 Confederate. Just do
that seems right. That seems right. All right.
Historically accurate.
Yeah, I was gonna say that also has a little historic je ne sais quoi to it too. Sending out a tweet. All right. So let's talk then Union. That's the 2 of you. About where you're supposed to deploy. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Ooh. You played Antietam, Phil, using Johnny Reb? Oh, boy. Wow. Then again, I suppose I've played Waterloo using Empire, so I'm in no position to complain. But geez, that's a lot. Anyway, we'll turn on the map because that's what we do. There's no disputing that if you look at it a certain way, a Bloody Big Battles map can look a little bit like a golf course because it is pulled out a lot. I ain't going to dispute that. All right, here we go. What are your positions? Union. Everybody, and it's interesting to note too, one of the big decisions that they make in the scenario design in Bloody Big Battles is who was good enough to show up and which leaders were good enough to be on the board. There aren't a lot of Union leaders on this board.
I don't think there are any, are there?
Are there? Wow, you're right. There are literally none. I missed that. I thought there'd be at least one, but no. You're quite right. Oof. That's a statement right there. Which I think is accurate. But there it is. So 1 Corps, 2 Corps, 12 Corps, and the reserve. 1 Corps, 2 Corps, and 12 Corps west of Antietam Creek, within 36 inches of the north edge. Yes, this is a double-sized table. That's just the way we're doing it these days. North is where you think it is. Up here. Up where OJ's dad is. So, once again, and I don't know who's taking these, but 1 Corps, 2 Corps, 12 Corps, 1 Corps, 2 Corps, 12 Corps, west of Antietam Creek, within 36 inches of the north board edge. I pretty much got them right on the numbers, but you can tweak them a little bit. So we got 12 Corps, we got 2 Corps, we got 1 Corps. There they are. All right. Next, the Cavalry Division, Pleasanton's Cavalry Division, east of Antietam Creek, south of Little Antietam Creek. All right. Burnside's troops within 12 inches of Burnside's bridge. And these troops enter on turn 3. The ones that are over here. All right.
I mean, APL.
Those boys are. Take a look here. That is William B. Franklin's 6th Corps.
Oh, I thought you were pointing on this end of the board. I'm sorry. I thought you were pointing over here.
I'm still. Yeah, where did those Union boys go? Oh, duh. Yeah, they're over here. That's 5 Corps. There they are. There they are. They're back here. This is all that 6 Corps. This is that 5 Corps that you have to hold in reserve. And note your divisional designations, because as we remember, Bloody Big Battles is about divisions. So, Union, disport yourselves, please.
Az, go ahead. Whatever you're taking.
I'll take Burnside, Pleasanton, and
Basically, the Union left.
yeah. Although for some reason Burnside thought he was also commanding these guys.
Burnside
The
thought a
Hooker.
lot of things.
No, that's Hooker.
Yeah,
Oh,
because he was still convinced he was a wing commander,
gotcha.
commanding his corps and Hooker's corps.
Right.
I did a little bit of reading. A very little bit of reading.
I was thinking you were talking about the labels.
So yeah, I'll take Burnside, Pleasanton, and the 6th Corps when they come on.
All right, and then you get stuck with the 5 Corps too, if you choose to use them. All right, OJ, that means you're up here.
Yep. Right. Burn myself on the table.
I think Bloody Big Battles is a great scale for, Fire and Fury Red. Oh, such memories. Fire and Fury goes in a special category of games that were part of an effort to try to make the bigger battles playable.
I don't.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I hate being the guy to point this out, but you have Jackson's name where Longstreet's troops are, and you have Longstreet's
Yeah, you're the
name
one
where
that told me they were backwards.
That's right, they were.
That's
But you didn't change the names. You just moved the units.
What names do you mean?
Well, see where Longstreet's name is?
Yeah.
Written on the board?
Mm-hmm.
That's where Jackson's corps is.
Yeah.
And where Jackson's name is.
Yeah,
is
I didn't design the map. I just ignored it.
I see.
So
they messed up.
Yeah, they messed. No, like I say, you're the one that told me this was backwards, and I checked, and you were right. And so this scenario is wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure because when I set them up, obviously they're going to be opposite of where it shows on the board. So.
Yeah. I intended to note that as we read down it. I just want to make sure you guys still positioning.
I guess I thought we were already pretty much in our positions.
I mean, you're close. If you want to futz a bit, you certainly can. But you're pretty well where the game wants you to be.
Right.
These are the historical start points.
You got some road sections here not locked down.
The river sections too. All right, if that's the case, Haz, are you good?
Yep.
All right. In that case, let's talk to Achilles about where his boys are,
Yes, sir.
since you get to go second. General Robert E. Lee, who appears on the board, he's with the Artillery Reserve, and they are all west of Antietam Creek, within 48 inches of Sharpsburg. It's the 2 Artillery Reserves and J.E.B. Stewart's Cav Division. So once again, you know, this is kind of where he wanted them. This is kind of where they wanted them, but as long as you're within 48 inches of Sharpsburg, we're good.
Okay.
Longstreet. It's interesting. Well, let's see something now. Ha! That's funny. Yeah, he identifies Longstreet as the right wing.
Mm-hmm.
You think that would have given him a hint. Yeah, there it is. McLaw's division arrives turn 1 along the pike, followed by Anderson's division, same deal. D.R. Jones's division is west of Antietam Creek within 48 inches of Sharpsburg. So, you've got a lot of flexibility here with this.
Okay.
You know, 48 inches of the creek takes you to... Sure, within 40 inches of Sharpsburg, right? Yeah. So you just got to be west of the creek and within 48 inches of Sharpsburg.
Okay.
You know, these boys are coming when they're coming. Yeah.
Okay. And McLaw's, who's over here, over here,
Uh-huh.
he's actually on the pike as the game starts.
Yeah, he will arrive turn 1. You have to roll for him, but he will arrive, yeah.
Okay.
During your activations. And then Jackson is actually the same thing. The only difference here is that AP Hill's Light Division arrives turn 7 along the Shepherdstown Pike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody on that wing is the same deal. It's just that he's the left wing rather than the right wing. So you've got, you know, so I can actually turn the green on. And that's what Dummy gets when he forgets to save the topo. You know, just you know where you're staying. I'll be with you real shortly. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
I'm looking this over. Basing doesn't cost anything, right?
It does if you go outside your what's the phrase for it?
Formation changes, terrain effects.
No,
direction of
movement. It's outside front arc costs you 6 inches.
Yeah. Okay.
3.
6. It's doubled, Has.
Right. I have to remember that.
Yes, you do.
So a full move is 24.
Yeah. Double-sided table. Who doesn't want that? Come on now.
Limbered artillery doesn't have any arc. It's a 360-degree arc.
No, it's forward. It's 45-degree forward.
No.
Oh, wait, limbered artillery?
Limbered artillery.
Well, it can't shoot.
Right, looking here at the direction of movement, it says except for limbered artillery, which is considered to have a 360.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
firing. Okay, yeah.
No. I was talking about movement.
Yeah.
Still. Yeah. So they can face any direction they want at the end of their movement turn. That's what I was getting at there.
Mhm.
What were you saying before we went on air about too many rule sets?
There we go. Put your heels back. How's that?
That's nice. I was wondering about that.
These cornfields are LOS blocks.
What does, it's funny. That's the one, you just asked the one thing I didn't look up. They count as
Crop.
crops. Which is where, though?
Page 9 of the chart.
Oh, okay. See, that's super annoying because it's not in the QRS. Disappoint. All right, we go here.
Actually, crops aren't.
Yeah,
No,
that's,
crops
that's what I was saying. There's no vegetation.
Vegetation. Yep, there it is. Oh.
Marshes, visibility within a wood or crop is limited to 6 inches.
So if you're inside of it, you can only see outside 6 inches.
Yep. And it blocks.
And only-
and if it hits, and if you cross 6 inch of crop, you are blocked.
Got it.
Crops only block line of sight between units on the same level.
Right. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. That's great. Yeah, you want me to hear? Okay, I'll measure. I'll do it. I'll do it. You guys are busy.
It's 96.
Has 96 by what?
I didn't measure that.
Darn well better be 144, and it is.
Are there bots in the chat that need to be banned?
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, no, the Hasbot is in the room. The red
It means
bot.
those
It's the
those
red
Russian
bot.
bots.
It's the red. No, he doesn't. He means the red bot is what he does. There's a red bot running around out there. I see troops moving, so that must mean Achilles is up to something.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get them all placed. Let's
Sure.
actually, and make sure they're in their correct brigades.
Well, brigades don't matter. You mean divisions?
Well, it may not matter to you, but it matters to me.
Well, I wish you well, my friend, but this don't go down as far as the brigade. You're going to be driving yourself nuts.
That's a loaded statement. We could go so many places with that.
Yeah, it's true.
Remember, he's the one that went to a BTS concert.
That's true.
Yeah, how you holding up after
I'm all right. a little deaf, but
that? Sure. What was
Yeah,
louder,
that
the
has nothing
band?
to do-
It's louder the band or the
Has-
screaming girls?
both.
Was your wife one of the screaming girls?
Yes, standing right next to me, screaming in my ear.
Bless her.
What's the command distance?
I ain't guessing. I know what I think it is. And I suppose we might as well recall that there's that 6-inch sock around units. Well, divisions, I suppose. Mm-hmm. 12 inches.
12. Okay. Well, that does make a difference.
Not to us.
Yeah, you're right. The Union don't have to worry about it. Seriously, is every one of your corps commanders on the field?
For the South? Yeah. There were only 2 corps.
True. Well, they're wing. Yeah, so you get these wing commanders. Wings.
And Stuart's a independent command. He didn't belong to a corps, so.
Right, but he answers to Lee in this scenario.
That worked out so well at Gettysburg.
Well,
for him.
yeah. Oddly enough, his guns are unlimbered. I'm staggered by this choice.
Who's that? Me?
Yeah.
You're shocked and surprised?
I am going to have a heart attack and die from not surprise.
All right. That's the left. Now the right. Wait a minute. Oh. Boy, that would be confusing. Got Dr. Jones and Jr. Jones.
Well, think about it this way. Suddenly sending out messages for Jones.
Paging General Jones.
Oh, yeah. No, Chrono, you're absolutely right. I mean, there is no doubt that Gettysburg is Lee's fault. I mean, certainly after the first day. I'm going to tell you, I am so stoked for Egmul Week. I don't know why it took me 3 years to figure out that if I'm playing Chain of Command at 1/32, I should play Napoleonics at 1/32. But big howling Napoleonic skirmish games are awesome. And
One of the guys I game with around here, he does World War II in 154 mil or
Yeah.
1/32.
No, 1/32 is a little smaller than that. 54 mil is a little bigger. 32nd is basically your Green Army man.
Yeah, that's what he does it in that.
Yeah,
And they
1/32.
play,
Yeah, that's what all my Chain of Command games are. It's great. I even if I were ever to return to a physical tabletop, that's how I'd play it. It's so much more fun. And when you got Tabletop Simulator, don't cost anything extra. Mr. Pleasanton, it would seem that the gentlemen of Longstreet's corps, actually wing, are encouraging you to cross the bridge.
with my raw cavalry.
Oh, yeah. That's how I interpret it. I'll leave them to speak for themselves, but...
What rule set did we use the last time we played Antietam?
Ultra Freedom.
That's right. I was thinking that, but...
Another excellent system.
So did you watch the Fireball Forward Little Wars video?
I did. That multiple die thing is just a non-starter for me. I just don't. It's the flame isn't worth the candle.
And did you see the Hopkirk? Are you a Patreon? Because they had a Patreon exclusive AAR of Hopkirk Till, AWI,
Did
using
not
Live Free or Die.
Ooh. No, I haven't been by. I must do that.
So someone is making the scenario for it. The CCS mod. Well,
Awesome.
I'm making the mod for it,
Awesome.
but I'm not using Lazy Man's figs.
You're not using Lazy Boys?
No, I'm using the ones, my AWI of Giorgio's.
Oh, those are nice. Those are very nice. It's just a different choice. I love them both. I would not choose. You'll both have nasty colored bases. I'll just have to move on.
All
I'm
right.
just coloring the edges for that.
I believe the Confederates are badly deployed,
in
and
position.
we're ready to go.
Badly deployed and ready to go. God bless you. I'm going to make sure I got my markers. I do. Yay, all my markers are where I wanted them to be. Hooray.
I'll find out like about turn 2 just how badly I deployed them.
Well, yeah. And you both have die rollers. Obviously, feel free to move them someplace convenient. I'll crack out. Let me make another one here for OJ. There you go. This map was actually a bear to make because it's so detailed. It's very, very granular. I like it, but it's very, very granular. I think it rewards in the end, but and it also, by the way, has a lot of freaking roads on it. You may have noticed. Anyway, Union, you're first. Let's go. Let's move somebody.
Burnside's done.
Yeah, Burnside can't go nowhere. Pleasanton, anything?
We will try.
Try to activate Pleasanton. What do we know about him? He's raw? But I don't even think that's a modifier. I don't think that's bad at all. Is he in... Well, you got no command radius, so that can't... You're not in a column of march.
And a passive.
And you're passive, which means you get a net -1. Net -1. Here we go. 2d6.
Hopefully you don't run away.
That'd be good. No, an 8. You get to do all the things at half move. That's a full move. You're not even disrupted, so that's a full move. Look at you. 36 inches.
18. They're losing 12 for going across the bridge, aren't they?
Well, if you're going to go across the bridge, you're going to have to go in a column.
Well, so that you could cross the bridge in line or benches.
Not. It's got to be a crossable. It's got to be a crossable river to do that. Remember, nobody can cross Antietam Creek. It's my understanding that bridges were. Hang on a second.
Yeah, those bridges are pretty narrow. I can't imagine them going across in a line.
Let me take a look here.
Just wide enough for a wagon.
Well, as I said, when we talked about this one of the other times, I actually have walked Burnside's bridge, and it is exactly, at least the reconstruction of it that is sitting there today, is 18 feet across. So you tell me how much you're fitting in there. Bridges. Everybody's got these rules, so no excuses.
Looks like it's page 6, 321, second paragraph. Rivers and lakes are impassable to all units except at bridges designated by scenario. Numbered artillery or units in column or of march may use bridge without movement penalty.
3-6 movement to... What is a 3-6 movement penalty?
3 for infantry, 6 for cavalry.
Okay, so 6. Okay. So 12. Huh. Oh, and no other unit crossing that. Oh, so it represents crossing, forming, and then unforming. Got it. Okay, that's cool. So you're taking the 12, so 24 inches. That's still pretty generous.
I'm not going quite that far.
Yeah, you got to measure it, though. Or you're just going to... Oh, that was a weird lag. Okay.
No, I did with If you grab them and move them, if you press the tab key, the number pops up.
Oh, okay.
Another has trick.
It's a has trick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they're there.
If you grab them and move them and do what?
Hit
And
the
then
tab.
hit the tab.
OJ, this is going to be past your capacities. I'm telling you.
It is because I just did it and it didn't do anything but
You got to hold. I imagine you got to keep holding it.
holding the mouse.
Yeah,
Button.
just roll them out there. Now hit
Yep.
the tab key.
Yep.
Why did it work for him?
Has.
Because he's not has.
That works.
I feel for you, Mike. That's way too many steps for me to do in one time.
No. It's actually very simple. It's just it didn't work the way.
It just didn't work.
It just doesn't
So
work.
it has all you did, right? You held down the left mouse button, you moved the unit, and then you hit the tab,
Right?
right?
You have to keep the mouse button down.
Right. Yeah. And I do.
Oh,
I
you
don't
just
really
did it.
There
You
it
just
goes.
did it. You just did it.
No, that's
Has
That
did
was
it.
me.
Oh, that was Has doing it. Apparently, only if you're in Canada does that work, but it measures it in meters.
That does not work for me, Has.
it's got to be an option setting somewhere.
Yep. Does not work. All right. So has Pleasanton has crossed over Antietam Creek at the bridge. That's an interesting rule. I don't hate it, actually. I do not hate it. Because they pay a significant penalty representing their reorganization. Let's also remember that there's that 6 inches, which, oh, you are right on the outside of. Well done. So, is that, OJ, what do you got?
All right, we'll try and move Hooker first.
All right. Let's see. Where's he at?
Over here on my right, they're passive.
Yeah, the whole, all God's children are passive.
Train.
And remember,
Passive
you're doing it by
Hooker.
division. So you're doing Hooker's first division?
Yes.
Okay.
The passive aggressive division.
Yeah, it's a passive. It is. It's a passive aggressive division. So as you are passive, that is a -1.
Passive Hooker.
And he's not going anywhere.
Boy.
He might have issues.
No move. He just missed it. He almost lost a base. One less, he'd have lost a base. All right. The 1 core artillery. No.
Well, we'll try the second and third division.
Is it your intention that these guys are limbered, Mike?
Oh yeah.
I would have guessed that.
Yeah, I just didn't think about it because they were already set up on the table that
That's
way.
okay.
That's
It's okay. All right, and so
I'll give everybody
Hooker's
else.
2nd and 3rd divisions combined.
yes.
That's much better.
Fine.
That's a full move.
Can we do interpenetration on movement?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking we could. I just
But
didn't
you've
get
got terrain right there. I don't think
Right.
you're going to be able to avoid those trees.
No, I'm not able to. That is.
So, let's
trees
see here.
is
Woods.
difficult
counts as
terrain.
Difficult terrain. It's -6 inches.
-6,
So
which
6,
would
you
be
got-
12,
leave-
right?
yeah. No, it's -3,
No, I'm sorry, -3, which would
which
be
makes
6.
it 6. It would have been 24. So you got 18 inches of move, Mike.
And then I can rotate them around to face if I want to. Right from here.
That's no.
At the end of your move, you can make a free facing change.
That's right.
centered on your
free face
FACP.
as long as it's the end of your move. That's what I was worried about.
Right. All right, now we'll try the artillery.
All right.
Is it each artillery?
No, it's that
separate?
whole core artillery.
Oh, they're not going
They're
anywhere.
at a +1 -1, so because they are in column, they are limbered, so that
They get half
becomes a
move.
6, which is half a move, which is 12 inches.
Also, when this guy here finished moving, you actually should have asked Achilles if he wanted to evade with his artillery.
Oh,
Is he that close?
He's within 24.
it's close enough. Yeah, because
Does-
that's a rifled gun, right? And rifled artillery gets up to 24 inches, according to the chart.
No. What Haz is saying is, this guy is now close enough. Yeah, but he can't.
Oh,
He
I
can't
see.
charge him across that stream.
He has to give him the option to evade anyways.
I thought he
Achilles doesn't have to do it, but he's ending within 24 inches of an artillery unit or cavalry, and you got to give them the option to evade.
Is that right? I always thought that was a combat thing. Where is that?
Is that like on guard in chess?
It's more like, yeah, it's like en passant sort of stuff. Yeah.
Your queen is in danger.
Oh yeah, it moves within 24 inches. There it is. Which is not disrupted. Huh. Yep. So, Haz is, as usual, correct. I always thought that was modified by terrain, but it clearly is not. So, when you arrived here, Mike, and this is for all of our future references, you have an obligation to point out to him, hey, do you want to bugger off? So we ask you, hey, Achilles, do you wish to evade?
No.
All right, he's not evading. Where are you going, Mike?
All right. We'll go over here to Sumner's 1st Division.
That's at -1.
Got it?
8. Full. 24. But does crops? Okay, we didn't look. Did crops count?
Yeah, crops.
Crops are difficult terrain.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because
No.
we know that they interfere with line of sight. This we learned.
Right. But they're not listed on the terrain chart.
Yeah, they're not on the terrain chart at all. That's an omission. You got to go dig into vegetation. Fix on visibility and firing. No effect. Well, away you go. All sorts of new things. I like new things.
We'll attempt to move the artillery.
Let's turn these guys around.
Got one of them
Is-
turned.
Are all these tributaries impassable as well, or
No,
are they all cross?
No, they just count as
Yeah.
streams.
Okay.
7. That should be a full move, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
Yep.
That's off 6.
Well, but
so
that,
18.
yeah, that's gonna.
Yeah, but still get 18 total, right?
Yeah.
Go. All right, 2nd Division, -1. And he's not going anywhere. And 3rd
I
Division.
think that's a half.
Oh, that's right.
Yep,
You're right.
That's a half.
Half. And a 5, a 4, no move for 3rd Division. Then over here to 12th Corps, we'll attempt the artillery first.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Fine. Slow them down, but that's okay. Yeah, the rest of 12th Corps. There's no divisions there.
Yep.
All right, I'm done.
I think that's all the moves, isn't it?
Yes, I think so.
I think I want to get a photograph. This looks nice. There is silly knees bent running about advancing behavior. I like it. Generals, you got none? Sorry. Defensive fire, Achilles.
All right.
And you'll remember you got to kind of gang up here.
So groups have to fire together. Like, for example...
Well, no, you got to gang up. You can, like, this guy and this guy could both fire at different targets. But if you're going to fire at everybody that's firing at the 2nd and 3rd Division, a hooker has to say they're for doing that.
Gotcha. All right.
And unfortunately, he doesn't have a shot at these guys. He does.
Yep. He's the only one, as a matter of fact, I believe.
What's center to nearest? Okay, we got to get that changed for you. Go over to your measurement tool. Or line, I should say. Yeah, it's line. And change the ruler mode to free.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I must be looking at the wrong thing. It's edge or center. There we go. Free. Okay.
Now let's see what we get. There we go.
All right.
It's nearest. It's not center to center. It's center to nearest. So what you got?
All right. Looks like this rifle gun here. Firing on...
At what range?
What was it? 16?
15-8.
Yeah, 15 to 15-3, something like that.
All right, so that's a 3. All right, well, but again, stupid. You got to cut it in half. So 15 and a half is 7. Yeah, so that's essentially, that's 12. So it's a 4. Yeah. Any shifts? I don't see any. Ooh, is the target tactically inept? It is not. You are fortuitous in that respect.
Does their formation matter?
No, it doesn't. The only time it would is if they are in march column, which they are not. So they're not tactically inept. So it's a straight 4, which is a 6. 1 die, you need a 7 or better to do anything, or 2 dice, you need a 7 or better to do anything.
Okay.
Is he in cover?
No.
7.
There it is. Are disrupted and halted if raw. Trained veteran. No, he's trained. So yeah, that's nothing.
Okay. It's unfortunate.
Well, less than half.
I don't think anybody else on this side has a shot. Let's see. Infantry range is too short.
Oh yeah. Remember, infantry range is, your nose. You're just looking at this point. You're looking for artillery.
Yeah. Now over here.
Oh yeah.
That's a whole nother system.
That's a
okay. We get
smooth bore.
3.
Smooth
13
bore.
firepower.
Smooth bore rifled at the range. It sounds like you checked all this, Has?
Yeah.
13, so it's 16.
3, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. 13 for the infantry.
They're in range?
They got a range of 24.
No. The guns do, the infantry.
Muzzle loading.
Is that right?
Muzzle loading rifle.
Muzzle loading rifles.
Muzzle loading
Ridiculous.
rifle out to 18. Wow. All right. So 13's 13. Yeah, so 13. That's a shift to 16. You do some real damage here.
Okay, so that's is it 2 dice again?
2 dice here. Higher rolls always better.
You just don't want an 11 or a 12.
Right. Well,
6.
you might.
So we need to be out of ammo.
Disruption.
What did you say the range for the muzzle loaders? That's what I was looking up.
It's
Modified to 6.
Muzzle loading rifles is theoretically out to
9
18
times
inches.
2. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Oh, smooth bores are 6. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I was thinking you'd said 24. That's why I was confused there for a minute.
I might have.
Okay.
I might have been confused.
Yeah, rifles are up to 18 and smooth bores are 6 for our table.
All right. Keep forgetting it's the Civil War. I'm used to this Napoleonic stuff. No doubt about it.
I think that's all the shooting.
So now let me take a look at your infantry. Actually, they're going to cross. Are they going to cross 6 inches of field? No. Hang on. Now I got it. Now I might have to feel differently about this. Yeah, they got a shot.
Oh, with this gun then?
The gun certainly does, but
Okay.
also the these guys got a shot.
All three of them, or just 2 of them?
Checking the last one. Yeah. Well, what's that angle look like? Yeah. No, they all got it. Yeah. This is going to be ones, I think. What? Can you check that range again for me too? One more time.
Well, the 9 wouldn't, would they? Oh no, these are muzzle. It's kind of confusing because it says that they're muzzle loading muskets. That's why it's.
The furthest one out is 15. Oh, I'm sorry, 14.5.
Yeah, they're all ones. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter as long. Okay, it's really not that complicated, Jim. The maximum range on the muzzle loaders is 18 inches, and as long as they're in range, it's 1.
Well, there you go.
So it's 1, 2, 3, and what do you got over here? Rifled artillery.
See, this is what I'm saying is a little confusing because if you look here at my 2nd Division of 2nd Corps,
Mm-hmm.
it specifies muzzle loading rifles, which is on the chart, but these muzzle loading muskets are not on the chart. That's why it's.
Yeah, it's just the way they. It's but there's nothing else on the
Yeah.
chart for it, so we're just going to treat them
No.
all as rifles.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, if they're
Unless it's
smooth
a
bore,
smooth
it'll
bore.
specifically say
Yeah,
smooth
of course,
SMG.
bore.
if they're smooth bore.
That's why. No, I was just saying that's why I was scratching my head is
Yeah.
because.
So okay, so we've got
they're-
1, 2, 3 plus the rifled artillery piece at that range is a 4, 7. Any modifiers? I don't see any. No.
Ready?
Yeah, 2d6 for 7.
11.
9. Oh, there you go. That is a
7, 10,
disruption.
11.
That is a disruption, a kill, and a low ammo for both of them. So,
Well, they did some damage, but they used up all their ammo.
yeah.
I got my 1 unit off, Jim.
I just put him in a nice safe spot because, as you know, you might get him back.
Yeah, I just put him over here on the table side.
Fortunately for the Union, that's a veteran troop, so it's not as devastating as all that, but... Alright. Now let's take a look. Any other shots? Any other defensive shots?
I don't think so.
Alright. Union, shots.
Not there, but nope, those are smooth bore muskets too, so they do not have a shot.
Well, these guys certainly
These-
do.
No, they're smooth bores.
Oh, those are smoothbore?
Muskets.
Oh,
Yeah, these guys are rifles over here, but they can't see through the
they
trees.
can't see
to
through
get
the
to anybody.
trees, right. No shots?
I got 1.
Yeah,
It's my
has
cavalry.
his cavalry, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Coming by you. Hi. What you got? What's your number, Has?
I got 4 bases at 1 each, so it's 4.
It's magic. Who you shooting at?
I'm shooting at the infantry.
At Hood's. Okay, them fellers, yeah. 4. I can't imagine that there's a modifier there, are there?
Disrupted.
You're disrupted. Is that? That doesn't matter, does it?
I guess it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. I didn't think it did. That's one of those things that took me a while to get through my head with Bloody Big Battles. It affects you in melee, not in firing.
And I have skirmishers.
That does not matter. It's only if the target has skirmishers. Oh, there
Okay.
it is. Yeah. You do get him. Does he?
No.
Nope. No
Only
cancel.
only cavalry. Only the cavalry will have skirmishers for me.
Okay. So that's one right shift for Haz, and you said, I'm sorry, Haz, you said you had 4. So that is a straight 4, so it shifts to a 6.
Nothing.
A 6, which is nothing.
Yeah. Hood's Texas boys.
And we're
Not
going to take this
amused.
shot as well.
Gun? Little
Cannon to...
little counter battery? Yeah.
Yep.
Range?
17 inches.
And shoot, I was just looking at rifle.
Rifle. Would be 4.
17. So that's 4. So 4. Any shifts? Nope. 4. A 9.
9.
That disrupts a trained unit, but not a veteran. Oh, that's right. You don't. It has no effect on artillery. They don't disrupt.
They also don't have.
Yeah.
They don't have designations as veterans or
Yeah, no,
raw
that
or
doesn't
anything.
apply to them. What? That's right. What does that do to guns? What is? I think you got to kill them.
I don't think this chart mentions it.
No, it doesn't. You just got to know.
Crack open your rule book.
If only. There it is. It's a silencing. That's what it does. Yes, you actually have to hit them. It is...
6 and a 9 is a V.
Oh no, it's automatically silenced. It automatically silences the gun. What does that mean? It may not fire on its next movement phase if it is deployed and it is not in a fortification. It must use its entire movement allowance to limber and retire a half move away of moving penalties. As soon as the movement phase ends, it ceases to be silenced and its marker is removed. You silenced.
Damn that federal artillery.
Yeah, little counter battery love. It was on the inside wing artillery, I think.
Yeah, which one were you shooting at?
It was the inside one.
Okay.
I don't think I had arc on the outside guy.
All right.
I guess I might have.
You're silenced. Make it a little bigger. All right. Shh. Shh. Be quiet. We're shooting rebels. Anything else?
Very, very quiet.
Any other shots? Any other shots? Any other shots? Nothing?
Nope. Can't see over the trees with my other gun.
Yeah. All right. Confederacy. Your turn to move.
All righty. Now, to bring on my claws.
Yeah. You got to roll for them.
All right.
Now, you don't have that naughty thing that... you automatically get a half move no matter what. The Union is denied that. But yeah.
All right. It's 2 dice, right?
Yeah.
8.
That's a full move.
Okay.
And you're going to be coming in on a road.
Yep. It's this road here, right?
If you stay on it entire, you should measure from the front, but you can double your speed if you stay on the road completely.
When the road branches, if he's going to go like...
He follows it.
Okay. Because I'm trying to put him up here somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, he can seriously... my God, he can go 48 inches.
So he can go half the table.
Yeah. No, you can't do that, because that's straight. You got to stop there, and then go 15 inches from there. There we go.
So, yeah, that'll put him right where I wanted to get him. So,
Run, run, run. See if anybody's yelling at us. I still got a lot of physical minis, Phil. You don't put that much work into them and throw them out.
all right. Let's see. Stuart's Cavalry.
But in terms of how I play, it's all TTS. What you want to do there?
I'm thinking about doing something really insane. Let's see. That stream would cost them 12 inches.
That's a good question.
I suppose I should roll and find out how many they can go.
Yes, you should. You really should. That's all. You get it all. But stream. Linear obstacle. 12 inches off. So,
So they can
well,
go
24 inches.
24 then. All right. And the hill, does the hill?
No, the
count
hills
as
are all
hill?
just rolling stuff.
Okay.
Except on Antietam Creek.
Oops. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Red, whatever they might have had, a lot of times you'll see Bloody Big Battles putting things into categories, and these are ML, which are muzzle loading rifles in the system.
Artillery has to be rolled separately, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, hey, this is where you got to ask Mike. Hey, Mike.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Mike.
You want to evade?
Would you like to bugger off?
Please.
Yeah, probably should.
All right, that is a full move, and you got to go away from him.
And end disrupted.
Yeah, sorry.
But you get to ignore terrain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know why? Because you're running like a shaved ape. Look at that, Has. We've already used the rule twice. My goodness. All right, so those guys did their thing. Who's next?
Let's see. I want to move this this gun
All right, you're gonna have to ask permission.
from.
The dice.
Oh, I thought there was some other special rule I didn't know about. 7.
Got a 7. That is a full move. Half to limber.
Okay. So let's see. Their move is 12.
Their base move is 24. So
it's
they're
12.
gonna have 12 left. Yeah.
Okay. Forgot to measure. There we
I
go.
was gonna say, unless you're doing magical Has tricks.
If I can, I'll do those magical Has tricks. There we go. All right.
What about that boy? What's he gonna do?
He's staying put.
All right, he's tempered. Got it. Who's next?
Okay. Let's see. Oh, does Lee need to?
Generals move last after everybody
Okay.
else.
All right. Does he need to go with Stuart's cavalry or?
No. He stays right where he is until you are done moving everybody else, and then generals move. If you want to
No,
put him
I'm sorry.
outside, go ahead.
I mean when the generals move, does he need to be with Stuart's cavalry?
No, you can
Or
go anywhere he
within
wants.
12 inches?
Go anywhere he wants. If you want him to benefit from his orders, you do. But otherwise, do what you want.
Okay. Let's see. Anybody else need to move? I don't believe anybody else needs to move.
He can order everybody in the whole flippin' army. Well,
It works that way.
All right. Now generals move. 36 inches.
See what his distance is. So his command range would be 12, which would be 24.
Dalinor, where you been, homie? His command radius is 12.
Oh, so it would only
That's
be
doubled.
6. Okay.
We're having a good time. Missed you.
Well, hell, I ain't going to move him up there, so. All right. I guess General Lee's going to.
Yeah, because do remember that if at any time the Union gets a division closer to a general than you are to that general.
Yeah, can lose the general.
Not can.
I'd hate to be the guy.
Not can. Do.
I'd hate to be the guy that loses General Lee. That would.
Yeah, that goes
That
on
would
your
not-
that goes on your permanent records, mister.
That's right. The real permanent record.
Right, the one we keep on Twitter
And YouTube.
and YouTube. Yeah.
And YouTube, that's right. It never goes away.
That's probably all right. So you good?
Yes, sir.
All right. With that in mind, defensive fire, Union people. What do you got?
All right. Go ahead, Haz, if you want to start. You have
Well, we're going to
anything?
shoot. Yep.
Who you want to shoot? These the horsies?
The horsies and the gun are going to pick on the silenced artillery battery.
Oh,
Oh,
rude.
I needed to move him, did I not?
Yes, you could if you want to attempt. Oh, yes, you have to. In fact, he has to.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got to
I
limber him
completely
and
forgot
move him
about
at
that.
least half a move away.
I'm sorry. Yes.
So, turn him around.
Oh, okay.
Get him out of here. Get him out of
He's
here.
got to get. He's got to get.
Okay, how far is he going?
He's got. Well, first thing you do, he's got to turn all the way around, so it shows that he's limbered. And now he must move at least half a move away.
Which would be 12 inches.
Negative. Yeah, that'd be 12. Yeah. And now doing that, he is no longer silenced, but that is where he is.
Okay. Sorry about that, Haz.
No problem. I'll pick on the other battery. Pick on this one.
Yeah,
I
the
see-
good one.
I see a shot there. I don't know if these guys got arc, though.
Is it at 45?
Yeah, look. It's base by base.
Ah. Okay. Well, hit him with the battery in 2 of the bases.
4, 5, 6. No modifiers.
And the other 2 will go into the infantry.
6, no modification. With a 7. Silenced it. So you get a side. I should have kept that marker, shouldn't I have? That's what I should have done. I'm gonna get my wife to make a big shh marker.
Big pair of lips with a finger across it.
Yeah. Precisely. Or
Well, actually, we're going to shoot at the artillery with the other 2 bases.
2. It was 2 round 2. That's nothing.
And that's it for Pleasanton shooting.
All right. Mike?
All right. Okay, got some shooting over here at his cavalry.
Oh, over here. Got it.
Yep.
That guy in the end certainly does. How about this guy? How does he got? Yeah, that's a shot. How about him? Okay, you got 2.
And then
1, 2.
those.
Got those boys there.
Yep.
3,
Yep,
4.
I was getting there.
That's it.
Yep. Now they're different weapons though. So these guys are right.
If they're in range, they're ones.
Gotcha.
Oh,
That's right. That's right. Yep. So
you got skirmishers. Look at that. Oh, so does he. No bonus for
Yeah,
you.
this is
No
cavalry,
bonus for you. Yeah.
That's what I forgot.
What's that?
My cavalry had skirmish against his gun, not that it mattered.
Yeah, it didn't
With that
matter.
5 I rolled.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. 5 wouldn't matter until you got out to 12. So no shift for, yeah. No shift on a 4, Mike. Oh!
Nice roll.
He didn't like that. Disrupted.
What did the buck and bull do again?
See, did they have that?
The smoothbores did.
Yeah, the smoothbores there. Thank you.
Oh, it was devastating
first
volley,
volley.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it gives them
Yes.
devastating volley, which is a shift, right?
Shift right.
1 right. So it went to a 9.
No, I was at a 4.
Oh, were
so I
you?
went to a
Yeah, we said a
6.
4. It doesn't matter. It takes me to a 6, which means that is a kill.
Kill.
Dead horsey on a great roll. And that's those smoothbore boys here.
These guys here.
Mhm. First 2 ranks.
Well, I assume it's the entire unit.
Right, but
No,
these
these
guys
are-
shot.
Yeah,
They only
these guys
get
over
it the
here,
first
right?
time they shot. They only get it the first time they shoot, so they don't get it anymore. And these guys don't have it in the first instance. So. Good shot. All right, next.
That's all I had.
That's it.
Everything else is out of
Offensive
range.
fire. What do you got?
We'll start over here with the cavalry.
What are they shooting?
There's smoothbore muskets.
Smoothbore muskets. 1, 2, 3. Shooting over here.
Yep. And does this artillery go with them or
Yeah,
fire with
absolutely.
them?
100%. As long as it's unlimbered, which I think it is.
It is.
Its range is okay.
It's rifled, so it's
Rifled gun. It's,
easily in range.
Yeah, it's not there, but you get different power at different ranges.
Oh, I see. It's 14.4.
Yeah, 4,
So it'll be 9?
4, 5, 6,
Under
7.
9?
No, because it's 7. So it's you don't. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, no shift.
And the these are
Devastating
smoothbore. These
Is that
are
all
smoothbore muskets.
Is that
so-
all smoothbores?
The
Yeah.
cavalry is.
Yeah, the cavalry, yeah. And they have
yeah.
and they're skirmishers. I don't know if that matters.
That
but-
does. All right. Let me mark them as having fired. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your conscientiousness. So that's 7 with 2 shifts, which means it would have been a 9, which means it's that. Wow, that's nasty.
16?
Yeah.
Wait a
Oh,
minute,
yeah.
why would it have been 9?
Well, because
Oh, yeah.
you always shift up.
That's right. Yeah.
So 16.
Right.
And I rolled.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Jeez.
That could have been better. Train.
That could have been a lot better.
Disruption.
You actually could have killed 2 guys. Okay.
Sometimes you can make no mistakes and still lose.
Skirmishers are nice things to have too. Anybody else? What do you got? Rebs.
Let's see. Yes, sir. The infantry that's low on ammo. How do they recover
The
their
infantry
ammo?
is low on ammo. Has to get out of range, so it has to move. I would certainly let you move this unit if you want to. Or you can try. The gun, all it has to do is not shoot.
Okay. So we won't shoot the gun. We're going to leave the infantry where they are.
All right, just so you know, they can't shoot. Okay. All right, so that's that.
But they can. They're still the same in melee, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Are they? Ooh, I should not be so bold.
I thought
Ah.
there was there's a volley in defensive of melee, but it's a penalty if they're low on ammo. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Well, I do remember in the Napoleonic one that we did that, yeah, the defensive fire, if they're the defensive fire right before melee, they do get to do that fire.
Mm.
But I
Right,
can't
but
remember if there was a
But I
penalty.
thought there was a. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking there was a penalty.
He
of
may
some
have
kind.
recovered his ammo.
What's this?
He may, since he's out of effective
He's not.
infantry range.
He's not. That guy can
He's
shoot
got
at him.
smooth bores. I'm pretty sure that Union's got smooth bores, doesn't he?
Didn't he shoot at him?
No,
if
he didn't.
If nobody can
I
shoot,
fired on him.
If nobody can shoot, yeah. If that's how he got.
Oh, no infantry unit can shoot on him.
Yeah.
Infantry or cavalry.
Yeah. So since that's
He
true,
recovers.
yeah, you're just gonna take it off automatically. Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Does that mean he can fire this turn?
No, that's what he's doing this turn. He's getting his ammo back.
Okay. So this other one though.
No. That whole unit was low on ammo.
Oh, the whole unit. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
They were just in the trees.
But the gun can fire.
Nope.
No, the gun.
The
Can
gun
fire.
also
Shoot.
recovered its ammo.
That's right. All right, I'm all caught up now.
That's why Haz was saying you don't want to roll that high number. You kind of do, but I understand his point.
Okay, so now we're over on this side.
Yeah.
Longstreet, Hoods, boys. We're gonna try to give that cavalry back a little bit.
And the gun, I imagine, too, yeah?
Yes, sir.
That gun is almost in the nasty range, but it is not. So, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got skirmishers, do you?
I do.
He does. It's a left
Yeah, he
shift.
does.
So 7 with a left shift. And we said this is...
6.
7, which bumps it to a 9, which bumps it back to a 6. Correct. 2d6. 9 on a 6. That takes out of... Well, he's already disrupted, so it can't disrupt him more. Oh, he's raw. Wow. But he's disrupted.
He is.
That's it. What else? Anything else?
Don't believe I've got anybody else in range that I can shoot at.
All right. Very good. Well, that's turn 1. That is our first turn of 9. 8, I think. 8. Yeah. So we go back to the top of the turn, which belongs to the Union. What do you want to do?
Burnside's done.
Fair enough. Pleasanton?
Well, since he's disrupted, he's got to roll. See what he gets. He's fragile.
Yeah, he's all kinds of bad things. Fragile, passive, and disrupted.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Well, passive only matters if you're good order.
Yeah, fragile. I don't think that any of that really matters. Passive
Fragile does.
Passive. Oh, -2, and you rolled a 4.
He did.
Is he gone?
Lucky man. Disrupted. No move. Yeah, you sit there. All right.
I'm done.
OJ.
All right. Let's see if we can do something with Hooker's 1st Division.
Where are we here? Sorry.
They're on my right.
Thank you.
Nope. Try 2nd and 3rd Division.
Bearing in mind, these guys are disrupted.
Yeah.
So I forgot to clear my die roller before I rolled.
All right.
There.
So that's a 9. I think that's a full move on it, even for a
Yep.
disrupted boy. full move.
Yeah. All right. Really, the only thing I want to do is rotate them to face more this way.
You get to do that for free at the end of your move anyway.
Yeah, they're not really moving though, because they're within range already. I think
Yeah.
those rifled muskets are rifles that they have.
It's all good.
All right, we'll try the artillery that got routed.
Which
Or
one is that? This is the one that is. No, they actually evaded. So.
right,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I was trying to think of the word I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
7.
7 2. That's a 7 is a net on a because they are limbered. Half move, but they undisrupt.
Disruption. Yeah. Okay.
And remember, you got to pay it across the stream, Mike. That's 6 inches.
Oh. There we go.
Mm.
All right. Let's go up here to second core. Try the artillery first.
All right.
7.
It's a 6, which should be a half. Oh, no, that's a net. So, yeah, you're fine.
Checking something here. Yep, they're going to unlimber all 3 guns.
That's half your move.
Yep.
Oh, just unlimber right there, huh? Okay.
Yep. They're already in range.
Yes.
All right, let's see what we can do with 1st Division, 2nd Corps. 8.
It's
7
a
net.
-1. That's fine. I think it's a half move, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the disruption comes off, so.
It does.
They're just going to stay right there. I just wanted to get the disruption off.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try the 2nd Division.
Mm. Yep.
7. And what? So 18. I hit the woods. They're down to.
That costs them 6
24
inches.
down
So
to 8.
it's
right.
12 inches. If you hit the trees, you got a 12-inch move.
Okay.
Well, he rolled a 6 as he's passive.
Mm.
Which gives him a half move.
I keep forgetting he's passive, yeah. So you're down to 12, so that would leave you with a total of 6 inches if you hit the trees.
All right.
Not used to Napoleonic armies. Not too many passive armies.
3rd Division.
There you go.
They're good. All right, let's go over here to 12th Corps.
Mm-hmm.
See if they can move. 7.
Half.
And lose some here.
It's 6 inches.
Yeah.
That core is that big. Oh my goodness.
Well, it's a single division.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, yeah. And the artillery for 12th Corps is 6.
Is that even a... Oh, they're limbered. So, yeah, it's a half.
And
6 inches again. That's a nice job of simulating the Union herky-jerky creep across the battlefield.
all right. I think that's all my movements.
All right, Haz, I think, was done. So that's defensive fire for you, Achilles.
All right, we'll start over here on the left.
I think we figured that was 7. I don't know why it'd be different. Skirmishers to no skirmishers. You fired, so you don't get the 1 shift, but you do get You get a 2nd shift, which is nice.
And I do also have this artillery.
Yeah, I'm adding that in. It's 4.
Okay.
It's 4 for the artillery and 3 for the horse. So it's a 7, which is a 9, which is a 12. That's nasty.
Only if I roll better.
Fair.
And I didn't.
That is not rolling better. Holy.
That is
Oh,
not.
yes, it is. It's rolling excellently. Keep that up there, Achilles.
I'm taking now a picture of the fact that these boys have been pounding shot down at this first core and haven't hit so much as a fig.
Yep.
All right. Confederacy next defensive fire.
Let's see. We go back over to Jackson's boys over here,
Yeah.
firing on Sumner.
That's one guy plus this gun.
And does he have a shot?
Yeah, he does, but the guy next to him won't.
Okay.
1, 2. And that gun at this range, I'm guessing, is a 4. Yeah. That's a 6. Anybody got skirmishers? No? Yes?
Nope.
No. Okay. 6. No shift. 8.
8.
Disrupts a trained. You're a veteran. Nothing.
Disappointing. All right. And now we go over to Hood's boys.
Yeah.
Firing at Pleasanton's raw cavalry over here.
Yeah, that guy is silent.
Yeah, he has to move. He has to go away.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go away in your turn.
I got this gun and the 3 infantry.
Yeah, what did we roll for this last time?
I think it's 7, wasn't it?
Yeah, that sounds. No, isn't it higher than that? What's the range on that gun?
It's rifle.
4 firepower.
So it's 24. So it's
No, but what's the range? Yeah, 5.
5.
10. Yeah.
4. Oh, I
10.
see. Yeah. Because it's Okay. Yeah, 7. 7.
7 downshift.
For what?
I got
Yeah, there's a
skirmishers.
downshift because he has skirmishers.
So it's a 6.
Seven.
7. Nothing.
Man.
You have
Indestructible cavalry.
yeah, I'm telling you. All right. Anything else?
Don't believe so. I think that's everybody that can shoot.
Union offensive fire.
Might as well start over here on the right
All right. What do you got?
with Hooker's 2nd, 3rd Division combined. One of them still has their first shot.
That's going to have to be how we figure that. Because you don't get. That's what it is. You don't get it because you've got to have half or more of the individuals doing it. It's like cover and things like that. Have to be doing it to get the shift, so you won't get the shift.
Okay.
For the buck and ball.
So
So it's 1, 2, 3. These guys
5.
in range.
Yeah.
Oh,
should be.
these guys are smooth bores.
Are they? Are they?
Yeah. Well, yeah,
No, they're
they
muzzle
got
loaders.
9 inches. Yeah, muzzle loaders.
Yeah,
These guys are.
Well, these guys aren't shooting. Oh, no, they can't
Oh.
shoot. They didn't move. I'm sorry, my mistake.
they can shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so they're taking their shots.
Does more than half have skirmishers? No. See, that's the other thing. It's like you got 2 skirmishers, so yeah. All right. Let me look that up real quick. I want to make sure myself. This may be a case of me mixing rule sets, but I'm pretty sure.
Does the hill affect anything?
No. Hills actually have remarkably little effect.
Except for on
Sad.
melees.
Not even. They can have some, but
Only thing they do is block line of sight.
A gentle slope is -1 against attacking from lower
yeah.
contour than 6 inches.
Any firing unit has a skirmish base is enough.
Where'd you see that?
Page 18.
Okay, where?
It's in the under the chart.
Yeah.
It's the second bullet point.
Any firing unit has a skirmish base. All right. In that case, it's going to be 2 shifts because same principle should apply here.
And my boys have skirmisher.
Yeah, it's going to negate.
Okay.
But it matters because you're going to get a single right shift because of the front load there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a shift for the shot. So it's
9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 9. Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Man. Nice roll, Mike.
Well, yes and no, but
That's low ammo. That is 2 kills.
Stuart's cavalry's disappearing.
I believe they're spent too, aren't they?
Why do I not have? I don't know why. He's veteran. I don't know why I didn't have that on there. Note for the future, which I do believe spends him.
And what is the effect of that?
You're basically done. It's a -2 in assaults. It's much harder to move them.
It's a -2 on your move, yeah.
Yeah, you're harder to move. You're harder to. It's no good. You don't want it. You do not want it.
Well, looks like I got it.
And you get this nasty thing.
Oh wow.
In exchange,
hey, remember that didn't hurt me too much there in that Napoleonic game.
in exchange, all y'all get to be low on ammo.
Yep.
Yep. All right. I gotta find that rule actually is one of the first in the book. I remember thinking that. Yes. Veterans become spent at 3, which they have lost. Okay. Next Union shot.
All right, we'll take a shot here at Jackson J.R. Jones.
Mm-hmm. These are all
Artillery.
4s, aren't they?
No, I don't think so, because
8
the
inches.
smooth bores, the smooth bores are going to be 3s. The rifled is going to be a 4. I did that right.
Smooth bore. Yeah, that's your 8-inch range. So
And
yeah,
these guys,
4.
And these guys in the woods can't see
Nope,
enough.
correct.
True, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is rifled? No, these are the 2 smooth.
One
6 plus
rifled.
4 is 10. And these guys?
They're smooth bores, so they're not in range.
Okay, so it's
they're
10.
not in range.
And that's certainly cover. 10 to 12 shifts. Got skirmishers down there, do you?
No.
All right.
What were you saying about cover? Shifting
He's
to
got
12?
cover.
Okay, but that wouldn't shift to 12. That'd shift back down to 6.
No.
wouldn't
I'm
it?
saying he's a 10, which shifts to 12. So he's going to shift it back to.
Oh. Like, I don't know why I can't get my head wrapped around that most of the time.
Hey, I just noticed that the smoothbore artillery actually has the brass
Yes,
guns.
I made different colors so you could tell.
That's sweet. That's nice.
Yeah, so it shifts to 9. That's a 9. That's how you got to roll.
Man.
Had you been rolling that way, Achilles?
Yeah, no kidding.
Killing the disruption.
Although low guns or low ammo is my artillery in exchange.
It does. It does.
And that That's all the shooting I have.
All right.
I've got Pleasanton with his 4 bases. Going to shoot at Hood.
4 single shift to the right. 469. Oh, sorry, 46, because 4 is a thing. Telling you, the shooting coming out of these Confederates.
The Union.
Or the Union, sorry.
Coming into the Confederates.
Yeah,
Coming into the Confederates.
coming into us.
And that's going to
We need
spend them.
We need buckets to catch the lead.
No, it's 2. No, they've only lost. Have they just lost the 1?
They've only lost 1.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
2, they'll
That's their
lose.
first. Yeah.
Let's disrupt them, though. This is bad news. Holy cow.
Yeah, no kidding.
Some
I got raw cavalry killing some
Crushing
of my
your
best
flank.
troops.
Yeah, crushing your flank because you just for whatever reason can't hit
seem
them
to
with
kill them.
Can't hit them with the broadside of a bus.
Yeah.
Not sure. Yeah, there it is. So I was looking for something. What was I looking for? Oh, that was it. All right. Anything else, Az? I think that's it.
I got my gun.
Oh,
I can fire at that silenced artillery battery. Oh, I'm also low ammo.
no, 11 or 12.
Oh, no?
It's 11 or 12 for low ammo.
Oh. I got to figure out my firepower.
They rolled
Not
a
going to
9.
be enough.
It's a 4. 4 looking for a 9. Yeah, nothing. It's the same thing. He's silenced. Didn't hurt him none.
That's it for my shooting.
All right. That was the offensive fire, which means it must be the Confederate movement phase.
All right. Well, one thing we're gonna try to do is get Stuart's cavalry out of here.
Yeah, that's dicey because he's veteran, but I mean, you're talking about, is he in command radius? That's a key question.
He is not. He's not close enough to Lee.
Oh dear. So it's, well, in that respect, it's not terrible because he's only a -2.
Mm-hmm. Well, could be worse.
we really should talk because that kills him.
Oh, great. Well, now I don't have to worry about getting him out of the way.
Well, he is out of the way.
We may have just changed Gettysburg for Lee.
Yeah. Now the Union loses at Gettysburg. All right. And
Or
just so you know why that happened, it was a -2, which is a 0, which means you lose a base. When you're down to 1 base, your unit is removed. Wow.
Or alternatively, the Confederates get destroyed at Antietam and the Civil War ends in 1862.
True. The Emancipation Proclamation has some teeth this time.
Actually, I think he would have been broken either way because he was already, fragile, so he would have had a -1 on that roll. Oh, no, that would have taken him to 0. Never mind.
He's not fragile.
No, he was spent, so that would have been a -2.
Yeah,
so
it's
that would have
-2. He's got a
broken
0.
him.
That's what I'm saying. Cost him a
No
base.
matter how you look at it.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
He's gone.
No
All right,
matter
Ted Stewart
how
off the field.
Look at it.
Rebs, you're up.
All right. Try to move this artillery reserve, or this reserve artillery unit, which is currently limbered.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good Lord.
You're making me look stuff up. I don't think I should have to be looking up. It's
Disrupted, no move.
He's not disrupted.
No, that.
No, he rolled a 4,
Oh,
which
that's
he
right, yeah.
gets no move. Yeah, You're
No
stuck.
move. I was reading the wrong half of the chart.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah,
he
but
need to rotate that gun around since he's limbered?
He is
he
though.
is limbered.
He's
I mean, he is
I know
rotated.
he is. I'm keeping track of
Okay.
him.
All right.
And by the way, he's smoothbore, but he's not brass.
Yeah, because he didn't have a model. I was thinking of swapping the models.
Ah.
Yeah, but they only had the one model. It was sad.
Question: Can actually he may not need to. Never mind. We'll leave that. All right. Let's try to move Yules, boys, over here.
All right. They're in range.
Yeah. Of both the Corps and the Army commanders.
Full move. There you go. Look at that.
Yeah. All right. Cornfield cost me
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. All right. And stay. Oh, does facing matter when they're in these rifle pits?
Yes.
It does?
Mhm.
Okay. I need to change facing on these two outside boys then, do
You
I?
can do that
So
for free. That you can do for free.
okay. Make sure it's facing the right way.
Why would you face them inward?
Oh, because I can't see him. I'm not close enough to him. Okay.
There you go.
There we go.
Outward.
Yes, sir.
45 degree outward or 90 degree?
90 degree.
There you
And we do need to move this gun.
go. Yep. That is limber and move at least half.
Okay.
Saving the marker this time.
Now this gun I can now bring back, can I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you can get it to move.
Always a complicated question.
You look at that. It's gotta be
Yeah.
spending your big numbers.
All right. So can they move and then unlimber?
Half. Yep.
Okay.
12 inches and limber.
Oops. Oh, crap.
Charging me.
He's
Charge those guns.
I'm charging you with my guns.
That is some aggressive gunnery right there.
Sorry about that. All right.
And they just bounced off my cavalry, so it's okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's see. Their movement would be 24.
Yeah, it's 12. You got 12 inches.
Okay, so that's far enough, and then we'll spin them around. All right. And we're going to try to change the facing on that one as well.
If all you're doing is facing, you can do it.
How far can he change? I mean,
Much as you want.
180?
As long as you don't move, yeah.
359 degrees.
359, yeah.
All right. That works for me. And now McClaws.
All right.
Yep.
Super move.
That's like I always say, it's about timing. It's not that I get bad rolls, I get good rolls just at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, movement and then changing formation. How does that work? Is it half?
Half.
All right. So their movement would be 12, which would be 24, so they can go 12.
And they can follow the road.
Right.
And every inch on the road is actually half an inch of actual movement spent for the march column.
Right.
And then to change formations, so they just
what you're doing.
all right. I believe that is everybody.
Did this guy move?
Which one?
Hood?
Hood did not move.
Because he's disrupted, so he has to roll.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to check against that.
And is he spent?
No.
He's not spent.
He's only lost 1. 2 trains cost 2. He'll be dead before he's spent.
7. Does that undisrupt him?
It does.
Something anyway.
Better than a sharp stick in the eye.
Yeah. That's the Texas Brigade. They'll die before they run away.
It's not a strong brigade. It's interesting. Well, the Confederacy's got these weak brigades anyway. Yeah. All right. That's it. Defensive fire. Union.
I'll start with Pleasanton. 4 with a skirmisher shooting at the infantry.
Come on.
6, 10. Yeah, you know that thing where you weren't disrupted?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's pretty stunning.
I guess I'm nationally required to say sorry.
Yeah. Why?
Because he's Canadian. He's Canadian.
Oh, that's true. He is Canadian. So sorry.
And then my gun.
It's just crazy, though. You get
you can't hit him.
Raw disrupted cavalry or shooting up an infantry brigade.
Well, actually, what's more relevant is these guys have been unable to drive them off.
Yeah, that's true too.
That's the wicked part of it.
Even with artillery support,
that'll betting money that silences that gun. 4. It's gonna be a 4.
Yep.
Yeah, it does. You're silenced again.
That's all right. That's why I got 2 of them over there.
Fair enough. All right.
Can I see? No, there's a hill in the way. Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got a lot of stuff in the way over there. And this bank is super steep. So yeah, you have to.
No other shots for me.
All right, OJ.
All right. What are we doing? Defensive fire
here?
I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
So these guys can't shoot because they're low on ammo. These guys are in the woods, and these guys are low on ammo. So I have nobody to shoot with. I used up all my ammo killing their guys.
The artillery low ammo comes off.
Correct. It's about to go grab it.
And the infantry comes off when?
After your next phase.
After my next phase.
Next movement.
But only if they're outside of infantry or small arms range.
Correct.
Right.
They probably will be.
I was going to say, because the only thing nearby is this gun. All right. Very good. Offensive fire.
All right. Well, speaking of which, we'll start with that gun.
Parlant de quoi? That's going to be a 4 right over there. Can't believe he doesn't have skirmishers, does he? No. 4.
Dan?
It's going to disrupt him.
Those guns think they're Union cavalry.
No kidding.
Yeah, except they're not killing with a 10. They're only disrupting with a 10.
Yeah, it's just because you're throwing you're only throwing a single battery at them. That's the problem.
Yep. Keeping those people busy.
All right, next.
All right. We got the infantry and artillery over here.
All right, we said that was 2. So that's 1, 2, plus 4, 6. You had skirmishers? No. You had skirmishers? No. It's a 6. Seven on a 6. Just nope. That would only affect raw. Okay.
All right. And now we switch over here.
Speaking of which,
that's right. What are these guys? Yeah. All right. So we got these two
oh look at that.
here, plus the artillery.
1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
11?
Correct. 11 with a shift. So 12, 9.
And now I roll low.
Yeah.
See,
9 and a 5.
it's all
Nothing.
about the timing.
Nothing.
All about the timing.
That is what, 3 consecutive rounds of fire where you've done nothing better than disrupt them.
Yep.
I don't think he disrupted me this time because I
Oh, he didn't.
couldn't rally.
I said nothing better than. Despite 3 rounds of fire. No, you're quite correct. He did not disrupt you at all. All right. Is that all you're shooting?
It's all I got, I think.
Yeah. There's no melees. I forgot to ask. You did do your movement. Did you want to move generals?
No, none of them need to go.
I didn't think so, but I was checking. All right. That takes us to turn 3, Union movement. We got timeout. We got reinforcements on 3, don't we?
Yes. I got 6 corps coming on.
Is that right? You hope.
Because that's what we need. More Yankees.
He hopes it. That's it. Yeah. Anywhere north of the Keedysville Pike is where they come in. Anywhere north of the Keedysville Pike. You want to do them now?
Yep. I assume I got to come in and march column.
Yep. Sure do.
What do I do now? I'll be right back.
Where are you at? Where are they coming in there?
Hopefully this works.
Yep.
Ron says he misses us.
Did work, but
Yeah, the problem with it though is you got to take a guiding unit and move it, and then have everybody else follow. Because
yep, that's the flag guy.
You ain't nowhere near there anyway.
Well, the flag guy is the guy who's the lead.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get the rest of them out.
Yeah, but you gotta show me you can go that far, because you don't get the plus the automatic move.
Yep.
And you're passive. Seven. That should do it. Yeah, it's a full move. Here they come.
$30, $40. They think they're the French army.
They're hedging their bets.
2nd Brigade. Or 2nd Division, sorry. That's 6.
Should be a half, no?
Yep.
Sorry about that, guys.
That's okay. There's just a lot more Union guys that have joined.
Yeah. I wish I could say, wow, I really made some stupid moves. Then I could at least learn from the mistakes. But I don't think I did any stupid moves. But I just have not taken advantage of the situations.
Oops, he's part of 5th Corps. Okay.
Yeah, no taking anybody part of 5th Corps. You still got, yeah. $13 stands. Jeez. Well. And you do have to like the fact that Burnside is sitting here smoking a cheroot and, fixing his coiffure.
Combing out his sideburns.
Comb.
First Battery.
Yep.
Half. Second Battery.
That should be a go. Yeah. So, yeah.
Everything else should be 6th Corps or 5th Corps. Yep. Out of the main show, Pleasanton.
Mm-hmm. Seven. Half move.
Fragile, so 6.
6. Oh, fragile and passive. So 5.
Passive only applies if you're not disrupted. But fragile only applies when you are disrupted. But it's rally in place.
Excellent. Got it.
I am done because Burnside still can't move.
Correct. Yeah, the idea that he was suddenly good. I'm very curious about the manner in which he would actually have been threatened by the Confederacy earlier than the 4th turn. I suppose it could happen this turn.
Yeah, I haven't got a lot to threaten him with.
But all I can do is if he shoots at me before turn 4 is back up.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I can't. They basically want to screw 9th Corps to that spot. All right, Mike, you're up.
All right. We'll roll for 2nd, 3rd combined to see if we can take off the disruption. And 6, I don't think does it.
Well, the passive does, as Has just pointed out to me, the passive doesn't matter. Rally in place, no move. But you do rally in place.
I'm sorry, the passive what?
It's the passive doesn't matter because you were disrupted.
Oh, yeah. But the disruption did come off. Okay.
The disruption does come off, but you can't move.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and that's fine. I didn't really care about moving. Mm-hmm. Let's try the core artillery next.
The artillery? Okay.
Yes. 8. That's a full move.
And these are, yeah. So that's
what's that?
8. Here it does matter. 7. Yeah, that's a full move. Go ahead. Not in the trees, though.
Yeah, that's right. Gotta stop right about there.
And is that 45 degrees, would you say?
I can move them up this way some if you want.
That's I like that better. That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
I'm good.
Mhm.
And the only thing I'm going to do is give them a little bit of
yeah,
facing turn here. All right, now we'll try first division. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's
you got
good
it.
to move. And I just have to stay outside of his firing range, correct?
For his small arms, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is pretty easy. To be
18
honest.
inches. Yeah. Well, maybe not. It's like right there. 18
Yeah.
inches.
But if he can't see you,
Right. Well, he can though.
Oh.
That guy right
He'll
there.
be able to.
If he gets to past the military crest of this hill anywhere here, that guy's going to be able to see him.
You know what? I'm just going to leave him right here.
Mm-hmm.
Do a little bit of a facing change here. Sorry, I forgot to grab the...
That's certainly out of range.
Yep.
All right, and so is that guy, so that goes away. All right.
Yep. All right, we will attempt to move 2nd Division of 2nd Corps.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
7.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Obviously, minus 6 inches, so 18.
Right. Actually, what I want to do is get them up here just to the edge of the woods so that they can shoot and then change formation.
All right, so here we have to ask it again, right? Right?
Right.
Does he want to
does he
evade?
No.
Okay. Very good.
And then changing the formation.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Look at that. Just like downtown.
All right. We'll attempt to move 3rd Division.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're feeling it. Which is just going to come up here behind, so.
Mm-hmm.
That. Okay, over to 12th Corps. Moving the infantry first. Ooh, 5.
Half
I
move.
think they're moving. Just half.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to formation change also at this point. And we'll attempt to move the artillery.
you can also change what they're facing at the end of the move.
Right. Just moving my dice roll a little bit closer up to the table.
It's an idea.
Yeah, something like
Since
that.
they have they don't got to fly out of another table.
Yeah. And then the artillery gets full move.
That's fine. Yeah.
So that's 8 inches. I'm just pausing there for a moment. We're at what, just under 16 inches? Okay. And they're gonna unlimber. Oh, Jerry, flip it. Thank you, sir. Or no, I guess I just never had flipped them around. And these guys will unlimber here also. All right, I'm done with my movements.
Defensive fire. Achilles.
All right. All right. We'll go back to this gun here.
4. Ooh.
The disruption.
Mm-hmm. Pew. All right.
All right. I believe we have some shooting over here.
All right. I think you do.
Firing on
Curious if you've
Sumner.
got any closer. Yeah, no, you're still not inside 6 inches. Okay. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that in range? That range. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7. Any skirmishers? No.
No.
7.
7.
7 shifts to 9 on a 7. What are they?
Trained.
Disrupts them. Okay.
Okay. Now back to these really annoying cap. Oh, actually, are these guys in range yet? No.
No, you're smooth bores, so I'd have to be 3 inches.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
6.
You are rifles.
6.
I would have thought those were rifles.
Well, and again,
No,
it's
these are.
because they're labeled differently, right? These guys here say smooth bores, but these guys over here say
That's because they're two different divisions.
Yeah,
Those
it's
are
two
two different
different
divisions, Mike.
Walker
Yeah.
and Dr.
Brigades.
Jones.
Yeah, Dr. Jones is in range. But
With
he's
a
only got
base.
one base facing the right way.
Yeah.
But the upside is you can't run out of ammo in the unit.
Right. So you'd be shooting a 2 if you a 1. What am I saying? You'd be shooting a 1 if you wanted to.
Well, doesn't hurt, right?
Unless, yeah, that's true. It literally can't do anything bad. You need to roll a 10 or better. No.
Nope. All right. Now we go over here.
Now this here counts. So it's 1, 2, 6, 7, 8.
And then this
11.
gun here.
Yeah, that's that 11 again. They've got skirmishers, which make a big difference, actually, as we found out. So 11 would have been 12. Now it's a 9. Let's see what he can do.
Nothing.
Trained.
They're raw.
They're raw. Disrupts them.
They're used
Well, I've
to
been
it.
doing that all day. Yeah, they're used to it. That's right.
Anything else?
They're raw. They're raw. I think they just live being disrupted. That's normal.
No kidding.
The skirmisher is saving them.
Yep.
I think that's everybody that I've got that can fire.
Union offensive fire.
Good. As you want to start?
Sure, I'll go with Pleasanton against the Hood. Pleasanton v. Hood.
4 with a shift. Six. No.
7, actually.
7, which would be trained. Well, you can't do any. You weren't close to hurting him. Is the point?
Gun at the non-silenced battery.
Okay.
That's better.
That's silenced. Okay.
Mud shooting's done.
Mike.
All right, we'll start with 12th Corps firing against Longstreet's guys here in the trenches. I think 1, 2, 3.
So I'm assuming these are all rifles. Yeah. So you're tactically inept. I don't know if that matters. 1, 2, 3,
That's a shift
4,
up.
5, 6,
The
7.
Well,
shooter.
These two here on the end are not in range.
Okay, so 5.
I'm sorry. Let me double check this. This
Yeah.
one probably just shy.
You're going to have to make it all the way to the base. Yeah, so 5.
Yeah, no, yep. So 5 plus the 2 artillery units here.
All right, and what's their range?
15.1
yeah,
and 0.4. So 8?
Yeah, those are all going to be that. Yeah, it's going to be that bracket.
that 12.
That 12 bracket. Yeah. So that's
Right.
another 7, 12. All right, now let's get some shifts going, shall we? Because there are some.
We do not have skirmishers.
Essentially, I think it's rifle pits.
2 to the left. So so that's a 12 with 2 left shifts. Takes it to a 6.
10.
Whoa,
It's a kill.
that's a kill.
And a
I was going to say
disruption.
roll 10s. That seems to do it.
All right, what are we going to do here? What's up to you? Tell me where you want to take it from. It's got to be one of the guys from Walker.
Let's see. Walker is on the left. Okay. Can be any of them.
Yeah, give me any of them.
Okay.
It should be one of the guys facing the fire.
Okay. So let's take that one.
All right. What else? What you got, Mike?
I apologize. Was distracted for a moment. All right. Yeah, we'll combined second corps. Shoot here at Jones.
Okay. So that's 5.
The cannon's going to shoot at him with 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
These
So
are
it's
the
these
small-
5 up here plus this artillery, which was 10.
Yeah, 5 plus 10, 15. Cover.
Hmm.
16,
Back
12.
down. 12. 7.
Disruption. Okay. I think that's it. I suppose you can shoot this. Or is he... Yeah, those are smooth horse.
May... No. Oh, yeah, they are. That's right. These guys that are rifles. Okay. Yep, I'm done.
All right. That's it. No melees. Confederate movement.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing you are allowed to do if you wish to do is clean this up by hooking him here if you want to.
Oh, good. Because I was going to make that move. So
Yeah, let's do that.
when does Hill and Anderson arrive?
7.
Oh dear. Just in the nick of time. Exactly what they did.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. I need to move. I'm sorry. I need to roll for these guys because I got to try to undisrupt them.
Where is Anderson? Hang on a second.
Anderson's over here.
No. Anderson should be on the board. Only AP Hill
Oh, really?
shows up late.
Oh.
He arrives turn 1.
Oh, I thought it was just McClaws that arrived turn 1.
No.
All right. Well, he was delayed.
That's actually very solvable. Because roll for him as if it's turn 1. Because it's not like he's anywhere near a fight. So roll for him as it's turn 1. Which with the +1 +2 is a full move. So now you've got 48 inches. As long as you
On
stay
the
on the
road.
road.
Okay.
Just remember. Yeah.
Well, that was easy enough. Okay.
I can move him this turn.
Oh yeah. What was I doing? I was trying to undisrupt this.
Trying to do that dude there. All right.
J.R. Jones.
In range of his commander.
He is.
Very good.
He should be.
Yep.
Is he?
He is.
Yeah. Okay.
You are a wonder.
I know.
Hey, while Achilles is moving, I'm going to kind of step away half a minute here.
Sure. Let me.
Well, Achilles is not moving because
The one thing I can say for you is that you are rally in place, no move.
Oh, well, that's perfect because he wasn't gonna move. I just needed to undisrupt him.
And you have.
Okay, sweet. That's all I needed. Okay, Walker as well. Oh, come on. Hey, it said, wait, he got a 5? That was too good? No, wait. We could do worse.
Disrupted, no move.
Okay. Good.
That's
There you
undisrupted.
All right. Let's see.
Now, both these guys automatically have to go back.
Right. So might as well take care of that.
I hate to say it to you, but by now you know the drill.
Yeah. Sadly, yes.
When you do that, I'm going to get a nice shot because I forgot I got this nice Dunker church down here. It really does give you a sense of the magnitude of the Confederate problem.
It really does, because had McClellan even done a halfway decent job, Lee should have been crushed at this battle. But you can see the problem that they had. I mean, the only thing that saved them was the piecemeal way that the Union attacked them.
Yep.
But if you do what these guys are doing, which was the smarter move, coming in from all sides at the same time, basically, there's just not enough Confederate troops to stop them. Okay. And then, of course, if you shoot like I do, you ain't going to stop them anyway.
That too is that is the thing.
Mm.
Shoot, rally, move.
Yep. Do all those bad things. Okay. So Anderson, and he needs to.
He's a +2.
Yep. Yep. Solve it.
Okay. Okay. And that should leave me enough.
It does.
Okay, to change formation. All right. All right. Let's see, is there anybody else needs to move that I've forgotten? Nope, I don't think so. Oh, yes, there is. I forgot about this guy. This gun here.
Where's that? Sorry.
Oh, the artillery
Got
reserve
it.
battery down here.
I see him. Yep.
He still ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, he's not feeling that.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't want to join his friends. All right.
The hysterical thing is if OJ gets any closer, he gets the automatic option to run away. So
that'll be the first chance he gets to move. All right.
hey, Richard.
For a second, I thought you were talking to me.
No, Richard Schwab has shown up. Is there a skirmish base in the units? No, I don't have a special skirmish base. It's just in the tooltips. And when they take a casualty, I delete the skirmish. Besides, almost nobody has skirmishers.
Yeah, pretty much the cavalry is
Hooker's got
almost the only
some.
one. Yeah, Hooker has some.
Does he? Okay.
Other than that, it's just the cavalry. You know, I watched these two guys earlier today who tried to spend an entire day like Winston Churchill.
Drinking.
I don't know if you guys yes, drinking and smoking cigars.
Mm-hmm.
they were wasted at lunchtime.
Well, one guy I saw made it to dinner.
Yeah, because of the nap.
Yeah, he made it. Yeah, he made it to dinner, and then he said, "I'm out. I tap out."
I can't even imagine.
Well, what really got me when I visited the Churchill War Rooms a couple of years ago, and it just doesn't occur to you, but when he's first elected in 41, he's 65.
Yeah.
Who does that? 65? Are you kidding me? Anyway.
65, and he starts his day with Johnny Walker.
Oh yeah, well that too. Yeah.
Has a whole bottle of champagne.
And he
at
makes
lunch.
it's you know what? It isn't the bottom where he would cover the bottom of a glass with Johnny Walker.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that. It was the bottle of champagne
With a cognac chaser after lunch.
Oh,
And smoking 10 cigars.
well, yeah. Lived till how old? Hello.
He lived to be 80. I think he was 80 when he died.
Yeah.
I would have been dead like the next day.
These are life goals, man.
Well, yeah. So
You
what
back,
you're
Mike?
saying is that so what you're saying is they made you they made them tougher back then.
Oh,
Yes. Well,
Then
that's
he
beyond question.
was.
I
Yeah,
repeat,
he was-
I've said this about Churchill a million times. Here's a guy that showed up in the Boer War because he said he wanted to go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm here as a correspondent.
Kind of like Roosevelt, right?
Yeah.
With the Rough Riders. It's like,
Yeah.
Who gets
hey, I'll just raise my own regiment and let's go.
who gets
Shit.
captured, then escapes from a prison camp.
Yep.
The guy was amazing. He was
Yeah.
truly amazing. Whatever you think of him, he
No,
led an
and,
incredible life.
You better be real careful about judging his character until you look at the scope of his life.
Yeah, exactly.
You can be critical of his character to some degree, but what he did in World War II for England and frankly for the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that ought to earn you a pass, I think, for a
Hey,
lot of
Dustin.
things.
Dustin Mitchell, welcome aboard.
Okay, I am done. So it should be defensive fire, I believe.
It is. It is.
I noticed one thing. Look at the fire chart right here. I knew it was somewhere.
See
The
that
firefight multipliers?
Huh.
Oh, half.
Well, we've played it sauce for the goose, so where are we in the turn? The Confederacy has moved. We're going to play it the way we've played it through the end of this turn. And then we'll...
Technically, I should have won.
Or I should have been doing less damage.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
that I can believe.
Yeah, this
rolling
unit
tens.
this unit should have been doing a boatload less damage.
Hmm.
Oh, that's aggravating.
Well,
I'm aggravated at myself. I'm mad at myself. Everybody hear me say that. I am mad
Hood,
at
Hood will
myself.
be relieved. Hood will be relieved to hear that. He was
So we'll
pretty
start with-
embarrassed.
It's only
We'll start with
getting it.
Pleasanton. He's gonna fire at the new guys. Anderson with
4.
Silver's in the second bracket, so he's a
Yeah, it's still
4.
it's another 4. It's 8.
skirmishers.
8 with a shift, which is 12. So just comparing, just to check that out, it would. I'm just curious. 4, 6. So it'd be a 1 difference. Well, wow. 5. Nothing.
That's it for my guys shooting.
All right.
All right, we got 12th Corps to shoot. So I think we did 5 and what did we do there? 7, 12, and then
5 and
shifted
7.
back.
Yep. And 2 left shifts. So
And 2 left, so it was a 6.
it's 12. Yep.
10.
Look at this guy.
It's another kill.
It is.
Take the guy on the end. Guy hanging out in the open.
Oh, is it? Is it?
The
Yeah,
flag guy.
Yeah, that's it. I'll switch him. Believe me, you. But he's spent.
They're spent. They never even got a shot off.
All right, and then over here on 2nd Division, 2nd Corps with the artillery support. 5 plus 10 points of artillery.
15.
And
15 with a single
using
shift for cover. 15,
back to
16, 12.
9.
12 on a 9.
Another kill.
Yeah.
And I think that's spent
Is it?
Who are you
What's
shooting at?
right there. Jackson Jones.
JR?
the- Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the first. That's the first
That's
guy
his first
killed for him,
loss.
though.
No,
Isn't it?
there's a second one. There's
Oh, yeah.
one
There's
over here.
3 of them. I thought there were only 3 of them.
No.
No, there were
I got
4.
one early.
There were 4. You just lost him so
There
long
were
ago
4.
you forgot.
Oh, I guess I did.
You forgot. But yeah, that's another spent.
Oh, that's why, because Walker's the other Walker guy's over on my side.
Okay.
And that's all the shooting I've got.
All right. Oddly enough, there is no disruption over here about these new Confederates, so the rule we just discerned will not affect anyone. All right, now, boys.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. 10. Now, there is a shift. It's true.
And there's these. What about these 2?
Ah, yeah. 10, 11, 12. Unfortunately, that doesn't make a difference, I don't think, because I think that's where that chart is. Yeah.
That's where
Not-
we're going.
Yeah, that's the break. So it's just a 9. Oh! Look at this
Finally
guy.
rolled a decent number.
That is gonna spend those boys.
Well, they did good service.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, no kidding, they're spent. They just held off with this entire division.
All right. Now, my spent boys can't fire. Is that right?
Yes, they
Well, they're
can.
disrupted
Yeah.
anyway, so it doesn't matter.
They can
Yeah, they're
shoot.
disrupted.
Well, no, we're giving them full strength this turn. Has.
Oh. Which
I'm looking to see if there
one?
was a spent
I
in
know
there.
what you're doing. I know exactly what you're doing.
Wait, which one are you talking about, Jim?
It's really up to you to go either way. I mean, so what do you want to do here?
Okay. Let's see. I think we have a shot from here at Mansfield's, guys.
Yeah, I
Do we?
should say. Yeah. That'd be.
Oh no, they're smoothbore muskets.
Oh, are they?
So
Oh,
may
yeah, that's
not.
right. It's only this guy.
Yeah, they're at a
Remember,
range.
we figured out that guy
Yep.
did.
Yep.
He's got that single shot, so it's one.
Yeah. Nope. Okay. Moving right along. Now, what about these guys here?
They got a shot.
Okay. Well, we're gonna fire on Sumner
1, 2,
plus the gun.
4, 6. Nobody's got skirmishers. No. So 6.
Well, that sucked.
Oh.
Okay. Moving right along. And I think the last thing I have is this gun over here.
4.
Nope.
That it?
Yep, should be everybody, I believe.
All right. What time we got here? Oh, that's perfectly fine. We're gonna make
I got a
halfway.
question. I got a question about this smoothbore. At what point?
6
Well,
inches.
I guess.
6 inches.
Okay. So 12.
No, I'm sorry. I assumed you're asking how far can he see into the trees.
Yeah, I'm just asking how close they got to get before he's going to be in range. So it's going to have to be like right up in here somewhere.
Well, and the other thing
Right.
is they'll be behind this too. Depends
Yep.
how they approach.
All right.
All right.
And we're at.
This will take us to the top of turn 4,
Okay.
which is a Union thing, Union movement.
All right. And now we're going to
Burnside.
implement the firefight multipliers for disruption and
Yes.
so forth, right?
Yes.
Yep. And just for everybody's note, if artillery on limbers or pivots, it's also a half
Yep.
for the artillery then too.
Correct. Right there.
Well, I'll start
Cass
with
finally gets to
Burnside.
move Burnside.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how I roll.
Yeah, Burnside's not exactly enthusiastic vis-a-vis. So where are we starting with our Union moves?
As you want to
Burnside.
start?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
We'll go with 1st and 2nd divisions.
All right. Yeah, no.
Then we'll go with 3rd and how do you pronounce that?
It's what is that?
Kanawha?
Kanawha?
Kanawha.
Kanawha, I think I'm going with.
1st in
Kanawha.
Canada?
First in Canada. Wait a minute. Seven. Yeah. They can move.
They just sound Canadian. Have
I can't actually go straight to the bridge because I hit the bloody stream.
Well, you could put them in column of march.
Because I'm assuming my line's got to go over the bridge to actually
Exactly.
use it.
I can't think it's other than your center line, right?
I think that's as far as I'll get.
Yeah.
But what I can do is, there we go.
Yeah.
Artillery.
Yep.
Going to limber. Let's see what Pleasanton does. He's a -3.
Yep.
Actually, I want him to go away so my infantry can go
Yeah,
through.
I was gonna say at this point,
So I'll roll like 12.
credit for time served, right? -3 and a 3. That's actually probably the least desirable. They sit exactly where they are.
Okay. I'll have to displace them with the column. Well, this column here is going to... First of the 6th is going to move, attempt to move. He's breaking even.
Yeah.
Passive and in march column.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
Second of the 6th.
Okay, I'm curious what this does.
I'm not even sure what that does on the chart. Does it
Nothing.
just sit there?
You sit there, yeah. You got to get down to, I think, a 1 or a 2 to do that retire half move.
Gun. The first gun. I don't know if I had to do. I had to clear the die roller before I rolled.
Oh, is that it? That's it? You didn't get your mojo?
The other has trick.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? You want to tell me another story?
Oops.
That's an entire
Other
core that has parked.
There we go.
What's he
Second
doing?
battery.
What's he doing?
And he's going to unlimber.
Okay.
Now that moment there was beautifully Antietam.
Yeah, it was. The entire 6 core just parked.
Done.
OJ.
All right, we'll start with 12th Corps infantry to move. 6.
Half. Oh,
That's
does
fine.
that even get you a half? Hang on.
Oh, does it?
5. Yes, half, just barely.
I think we found somebody who can roll crappier dice than Achilles.
Well,
Hey.
Consecutively, anyways.
That was impressive.
Have you not watched my chain of command video?
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
All right, the artillery's not moving,
Mm-hmm.
so and second division will roll to see if we can get the disruption off. 7.
Yep. Well, that's a
Yeah, he's not moving.
Right,
I
yeah.
just wanted to get the disruption off. All right, first corps, second, third combined.
Yep.
Yep.
He can move.
And they're just going to rotate here around.
Mm-hmm. You want to move that artillery piece?
No.
Okay. First division.
All of it? I repeat my question.
No.
I'm actually going to take him all the way up to the river and face him that way, and then we're done.
Yeah, well, once you're within 6, you got to face straight at that. Oh, is that just formed troops has? Or is it everybody got that 3-inch?
I thought everyone had zone of control.
Yeah. So then you
Actually, you know what?
then you
Can-
got to
you
stare
measure me
at
up?
them.
Yeah. So right there's good, or do I need to move him back a little bit?
You further than that. I mean, you're fine. I mean, you're looking at them. I mean, I got no problem
Okay.
with that.
Okay, that's fine.
All units except generals have zone of control.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, artillery. No, they're not going anywhere. In fact, it's a bad thing. Nope, just no move. Okay. That's all
if
my
you rolled
movement.
snake eyes, you'd have to retire a half move.
Right.
Well, he does get
And
the -1 because he's starting in terrain.
Oh, he is. That's right. You are. So that's retire a half move.
This direction, okay?
Yeah, fine. It's where you came from.
Yeah. Okay. Done.
Okay. Defensive fire, Achilles.
All right. We'll start with this gun over here on the left.
Holy cats. How close is this? Is that 6 inches? It is. All right, that's a rifled gun, Nespa.
It is.
Yes. So we get 6 dice.
Yeah.
Or six column, not
yeah.
dice.
Well, but yeah,
No,
6 power.
column.
6
6
power
power.
and no modifiers.
I want 6 dice.
I would like to add up 6 dice, yeah.
He's got skirmishers.
Just take the best 2 out of them. 9.
6 shift 4 9 doesn't matter. It still disrupts him.
Even with the skirmishers?
Oh, he's veteran. Nope. If he were, I thought he was trained because he's veteran. Nope. Nothing.
All right. Nothing.
All right. Yeah. I don't think that's an arc. Okay. All right. These spent disrupted boys over here.
Well, they fire 1. And then this gun fires 4. It's not, that is rifled, yeah. So that's 1, 4. It's 5. 5, no shift.
6 and a
So that takes it to a 6, which is a 7, which is a nothing unless they're raw.
No.
Which they're not.
Trained.
All right.
They're not close enough yet, are they?
No.
Well, Longstreet's got 1.
Yeah,
Rifle
that guy.
here.
We're not. He was wondering if the other
Oh,
guys.
yeah. Yeah.
Here's your 1 if you want it.
Yeah, might as well.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the Georgia sharpshooters were supposed to be shooting at Burnside.
No.
All right. And then all hell's going to fire on
Yeah, these homeboys.
Pleasanton here.
Yeah. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. They get a shift. Nothing.
Well, that didn't help. Okay.
Anything here?
I believe that's... I don't think these guys can shoot, can they?
Here's the crest of this thing. They're to the good on the hill. That's not the question. Is there 6 inches of... No, there's not. Certainly cover. Or does it just block outright?
Yeah, line of sight's the only problem. The range is good.
Woods. Blocks line of sight past 3 inches. This is not 3 inches. And they're up on that ridge. Be cover, but... And what are we? Yeah, your rifles.
Yeah.
That's a shot. 4 with a cover shift. Nothing.
Nope. I believe that is everybody that can shoot.
Offensive fire.
Go ahead, Haz.
Well, we'll start with Pleasanton. He's going to be shooting here with all the artillery that can bring to bear.
Oh, he's what?
So it'll be 1.5.
Yeah.
5.5 for this guy.
Yeah.
So
So
6 with a shift up.
So not that artillery?
It's limbered. It moved.
Ah. Yeah. So it did. 6 with a shift.
Clear.
I feel your pain, Has.
Do you? Do you really?
I do. I do.
Richard Schwab in the chat saying he had a modified 22 and rolled a 3. in his last bloody big battles.
That's a 3, yeah.
I think just the one guy. The one base that's blocked.
No, I mean, I'm comfortable saying this is all 3, unless this is more than 6
Okay.
inches. Yeah, is this more than 6 inches of trees? Nope. So it's 3. It's a 3. With a cover shift.
That's better.
Wow. 3 cover down to 2. 11. Veteran. Are you a veteran? Trained.
They're trained.
But these guys are now low ammo.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing that those dice rolls has. They come and they go.
That's
I've
why I
had
wanted
good.
to roll 10. That's why I prefer rolling 10s.
I've had good days and I've had really bad ones. Recently, I've been on a run of really bad ones, though.
That's fine as long as you're playing me.
Fair enough. All right. Other Union fire?
Yep, 12th Corps with the artillery going against DR Jones, I guess. Well, I'm sorry, probably Walker, right?
Shoot it. You can shoot it either of them. Don't matter.
Yeah, we'll go with Walker first. Well,
My artillery that unlimited can shoot.
oh, go ahead, Has.
I'm going to pour it into where you're shooting at.
Oh, okay, you're going to join?
You can't. Can you see over this hill? I don't think you
Well,
can.
yeah, because
I'm on a
these
hill.
guys are on.
Yeah, I don't think that matters. I don't think this lets you do that.
If
Well,
I
if the
can,
hill-
I'll throw them in.
I thought there was
If the
something in there if
hills-
they were on
With
the
one
same...
firepower, probably.
Oh, I see what you're saying, though.
If the hills had elevations on them, little benchmark.
No, actually they do. That's the funny part. They're
They're all
all
level 1 hills.
Yeah, they're all level 1 hills.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is actually a very specific system with respect to that. It's one of the few systems I've encountered that puts hills in the very beginning.
Line of sight from a unit on a level 1 hill to a unit on another level 1 hill is not blocked by another level 1 feature unless it is also a level 1 hill.
So it is blocked.
That's what that sounds
Yep,
like. Yeah.
yep. The underlying part means this hill blocks it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
But then the next sentence, or the next rest of the sentence, sort of, what? But is blocked by a level 2 hill.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
It literally says that. It says what?
Well, I said
Oh,
that
yeah,
after.
but read the last sentence. The last sentence is clarifying. In other words, the view from one hill to another is blocked by an intervening hill if they are all the same height.
Okay.
All right. So, Has, I probably want to go against Walker here. I know he's spent, but probably want to try and get him off the table, right? Altogether.
Since I can't shoot at him, I'll have to shoot it to this guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What is that? What's that
It
range?
was 15. It was 30. It was 30 inches. So 15.
No shot.
Actually, I think
Oh, yeah, there it is. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong chart. 18.
Rifled.
And he's
Is
rifled.
it rifled?
3. It's a 3. But that's 2 left shifts. So 4. It's a 1. You need an 11 or 12.
Don't tell him that.
Okay, now I'm done.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So, Has, do you agree going after Walker to get him off the table? I know he's spent already, but...
Well, I couldn't see him, so I fired at the
No,
other guy.
I'm asking you who to shoot at. That's what I'm
Oh.
asking. Probably want
Uh,
to go off Walker and get him off the table, and then I can worry about going after Jones.
I would go after
Yeah.
Jones, see if you can spend another unit.
All right.
I suggest you send a messenger to McClellan and ask him.
Ask him, sir, before we fire in the next 2 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Plus both artilleries, which is another 7.
14.
That's at 14. Takes it to
14
16.
to a 16, which is a 2, but it's got a 2 shift. 9.
9. 8.
Veteran, yeah, just disrupt him.
Disrupt. All right. Now we'll go ahead and go against J.R. Jones over here.
5.
Plus the artillery is 10 more. Right?
Yeah. 15.
That's
Sing-
Mr. Jones to you.
Single shift. 15, 16, single shift, 12.
8.
12.
Let's kill.
Kill, yeah.
They're off the table.
Alright. Yep. It's all of them. Alright.
All right. Shooting against the artillery.
2.
2.
1 right shift.
I'm sorry.
4, 10. Silenced. How'd my silenced markers go? Couldn't swing a dead cat and not find a silenced marker. Alright. That all the Union fire?
Yep.
Confederate
That's
movement.
all I got. Confederate movement or?
Confederate movement.
Oh, yeah. Forgot where we were. That's right. Achilles already did his defensive fire. Sorry.
That's right, Mike. I am allowed to move.
No. I was thinking that I was thinking we did defensive fire. That's why I was off there. So that would have been your offensive fire. That's what I was thinking.
This guy is silent, so he's got to run away.
Did you have to roll for him, or does he?
No. A silenced guy's got to bugger off.
That's right. I'm sorry. They were all on the other side of the table, and I wasn't paying attention earlier that closely.
Now, you said he has to move
Up
at
to
least
half.
half.
Up to half, yep.
Up to. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Let's try to move that or do something with that battery there. It's been rather recalcitrant.
Which one there? Oh, the one that's stuck over there?
Yeah, that guy.
Hey, he's willing to move.
Hey.
Much as you like.
About time. Let's see. Yeah, question is, where do I want to put him? Yeah, let's. All right. So I can turn him and then run him, right?
For a which now? Him?
Yeah.
He can basically turn, it's kind of free face as long as he's...
And then his movement is 12.
24.
Yeah, let's put him over here. Actually, if I move him just 12, I could unlimber him at the end of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's pull it back and then unlimber it. Oops. Forgot he was already facing the right way. He's now unlimbered.
Got it. Yeah, I was a little perplexed at whom you thought you were shooting.
Hey, Jim, we
Hey.
don't need the fence marker over here, do we, where Walker had been?
I'm sorry, where are you at? Yeah, no, you can.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
I'm going to step away for a minute while Achilles is finishing his moves.
Yep.
Alrighty. Let's see. This artillery here. We're gonna try to limber him and get him out of there.
Half.
So I lose half by limbering him. So that puts him down to 12.
No, you get half, right. So you've got
and then a half again, which means he can only move 6.
exactly.
Right. All right. Okay. And probably for everybody's benefit, I should turn him around.
Yep.
So we know.
That he is limbered.
Yeah. All right. Okay. These spent units can't be undisrupted, can
Well, they
they?
have to be. They can be undisrupted. They're just spent.
Okay.
You still have to check their. You still have to check against their status.
Okay. All right, let's do that first group there.
Let's see, 4, because spent is a -2. A 4 is disrupted, no move. Stand there.
That's unfortunate. All right, let's try to do DR Jones over here.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I missed the dice roller. Okay, there we go.
That is a 5, which is rally in place, no move.
That's good. That's good enough. Get that disrupt marker off of him. And then claws.
That's movement, full variety.
All right. I don't think they're going to move though.
Okay.
And now I've got these 3 separated artillery groups out here. So let's start with this one here.
Mm-hmm. Commander in range, that matters, and they're limbered, which matters. Full.
All right. They're just going to move right here onto the road and unlimber.
All right, face them.
Okay.
I'm back.
Hey, hey.
Now the next one.
Also full.
Okay. Basically going to do the same thing and
Mm-hmm.
park right next to them. Okay. And the third battery, which is this one here.
Six, half move.
So he can move. Let's see. Half would be 12. half again if I unlimber him, which is 6. Okay. Okay.
I'll tell you, Mr. Schwab, that that's the kind of thing that'll make you hate a game forever.
All right. I do believe that is everybody.
All right.
Defensive fire.
Defensive fire. Union.
Well, Mike could shoot at this artillery as it retired.
Can he? Because they're past the military crest.
Yeah, they
now.
can't
Well,
see it.
they were when he could shoot them right here.
Yeah, he's allowed to shoot them as they leave. That's right.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Ouch.
I
I
think that
think
was
it
a
doesn't have another-
12. That was a 12 with the artillery and the infantry, I think, if I remember right.
And they're limbered now, which is a shift to the right of 1.
We had 10,
I'm just trying
12,
to look
13, 14, 15.
Still hard to hit him. Okay. Yeah. So what did you say, Mike? 15.
Yeah, I have 15 between the artillery and the
A
infantry.
20. This is an actual 20.
Eight.
So where is that full description of what happens? Because the QRS is actually incomplete.
It's under the fire table in the book.
Yeah, there it is.
6.5, page
In this-
page 18.
There it is.
In the section that says something really, really bad
Artillery
just
unit
happened.
is silenced and reduced. Okay, reduced.
What does reduce mean?
Its fire
Half strength.
factor is halved.
Ah.
I gotta make sure that that's right. It is. Alright, so we are gonna mark it as reduced.
And silenced.
Yep.
Since they were limbered anyway, they were kind of silent to start with.
True. Not incorrect. Alright. Other defensive fire.
Cavalry.
Well, I got 12th Corps too, if I want to something. Take them against DR Joneses here.
I'm gonna throw my battery into that also. This one.
So
10, 12 plus Haz's artillery.
3, 15, 2 shifts. 15, 2 shifts.
Go 9.
15, 60, yeah. Mm-hmm. Nothing.
6. Nope. Alright, Haz.
My same Pleasanton.
The award-winning Pleasanton Cavalry.
1.5.
Plus the artillery. 5.5.
Uh-huh.
Shift up for the skirmish.
See, I it's probably, man, that's probably one of the few rules I'm going to disagree with. I think it's stupid. You get skirmishers when you're spent. But anyway. That was a 7.
Mm-hmm.
5.5
to 6. That's a 9. 7. Those boys trained? They are disrupted.
I'm renaming that guy Unpleasanton.
No kidding. Well, these guys back here in 6th Corps figure he's handling it. That's why they're not attacking.
That's right. They're like, let those guys handle it.
Yeah, seem to be holding up a corps anyway.
Cognitive pause.
I'll take
There,
a
I
shot.
changed his name for you, Achilles. He's now
Did you?
unpleasant.
It's perfect. He will always forever be known as that for me.
These guys can shoot at half. Be 1.5.
No reason to not. Well, I'm low ammo, so
It's 1.5. That's why it's half.
mhm.
So it's a 2 with a 1 downshift, so it's a 1.
Not gonna bother.
All right. Yeah, there's a risk.
I don't want to run out of ammo.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's automatic. You're low on ammo at that point.
Get a double.
All right. Achilles, offensive fire.
All right. I do have a pair of batteries now over here.
Well, both these guys. Well, that guy's facing the wrong way. Sorry, this guy is.
Yeah, that guy is.
Yeah. All right. This guy.
Does this guy have a shot?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Did both of these guns unlimber though? Or not though, but
Yeah, both of these guys did.
So they're halved.
Well, actually, I'm sorry. This guy never limbered in the first place. This one
all
here.
right. So he's a 3.
Yeah, but he's a smooth bore.
Yeah,
So-
which is why he's a 3, rather than 4.
And this
then
guy,
this-
oh, they're both smooth bores,
Yeah,
actually.
4.5. Anybody else
All right.
there? This guy. Yeah. What's he got?
These are
muzzle loaders.
muzzle loading, so
Muskets.
Yeah.
Yep.
1 shot. That's 5.
okay.
wait a minute, are they muskets?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Remember
Oh,
They're not
yeah,
smooth bore, though.
They're not marked as smooth bore.
Yeah.
So
No, I thought I heard somebody say they were.
They're all muskets, right?
yeah.
Right.
So it's 6 with a left shift.
Well, they didn't get nothing.
7. Yeah, nothing.
Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, these guys over here.
Who are they shooting at? These guys can't.
Right.
Those guys are still out of
Walker.
range.
Walker can, but Joan,
Yeah,
DR
Jones has
can't.
got 1 shot.
Not a very good one.
And this.
Okay. My one mass shooting event.
4, 5, 6, 8. 8. 8 with a shift.
These guys can, not that it's gonna matter, they can add 2 more. From the disrupted guys.
That's what they're doing. Oh, I forgot those guys.
Yeah,
That's
these two.
1, 2,
Gun.
3, 4, 5, 6, 10, which is 12. Yeah, that makes a difference.
10.
Now it's 9. Nine out of 9.
It's a kill.
That's a kill. Look at that.
Do those guys go away now?
No, they're spent,
Oh, wow.
which means they're running a huge risk. But they spend on 1, but you don't kill them till you get rid of all but the last base.
Well, we gotta swap that out because you took away
Thank-
my flag.
Oh, thank you. That's correct.
Hey.
We would never do that.
All right.
And down here,
And down over on this side.
3 with a cover. That gun.
Does that gun have a shot at anybody?
Yeah, it does. Over here.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it did unlimber.
It did.
So it's 2, 5, 5, 6 with a shift 4.
Ugh.
Nope.
That's bad. Okay.
All right. that is basically halfway through the game. Wow. Achilles, story of game. Achilles cursed with terrible die rolls. Oh my god. Story of game. OJ blessed with obscene die rolls. There was a sequence in turn 2, I wrote it down, in which you rolled 9 or better 5 times.
That does beat the odds.
That beats the pants off the odds. But so it is, and so it goes. Take a photograph here.
We'll see how Achilles' artillery park over here on his left does.
Yeah.
my grand battery.
The Grand Battery has been formed. I guess if there is some redemption for the Confederacy, it's that they have at the moment 0 victory points.
Yeah, we still hold all the.
You hold
all the
all of
places.
them, and remember, the Union has to get 4 of the 5. Otherwise, it's a draw. So, I don't know. There's a lot of Union guys.
Yeah, if they get moving.
If they can get them moving, but that's a key. That's a huge key, and it is unnerving, Mr. Scenario Designer, to have an entire army that doesn't have a single commander. I mean, you're talking about a net -1 everywhere. Hey, Reg. I don't. Let's see here. Yeah, no, Bloody Big Battles. If you follow me on Twitter, you know it is in my top 10 wargame rules of all time. So, I can't give it a higher praise than that. I think this looks like a great battle. It looks wonderful. It looks like I want it to look. It's simple enough. Yes, we had to relearn some things. It would be great if we remembered the disrupted rule, but at least we played it sauce for the goose, which the only place it really made a big difference was down here, where Unpleasanton was.
Still is.
And still is, and still stands. You're not wrong. But I guess since it's always a playtest with scenarios for Bloody Big Battles, any thoughts on this scenario so far as we're halfway through it?
So far, it's good.
I like... go ahead.
I haven't had any problems with it. Except my die rolls on that last turn there for movement of 6 score.
Oh, I don't want to hear any complaints about die rolls out of
so
you.
bad. My die rolling was so bad.
Oh,
uh-oh. Do I have to...
I feel so sad.
You know what you just made me do, Has? Sorry. Jeff is going to be mad about this. Your crying about your die rolls made me spawn Paco.
Uh-oh.
And now there's 2 of them.
Wait, where's purple Paco?
Yeah, I was
Purple
so
Paco.
disappointed that you can't change... Can you? Wait, I could, though. Here. There you go.
There you go.
There it is.
He's blushing.
Right.
I could do purple Paco. That was for those who don't know, Paco, which is just known as Catlight, was one of the most popular mods for Tabletop Simulator for weeks about 2 years ago when I was first getting deep into this. And he became one of the ersatz symbols of the Saturday Night Fights. Jeff Russ hates him. Andres Garcia loves him. We think Andres may have named him Paco. But today, for Velker's 14th birthday, he got an actual Paco of his very own. So he has Catlight. Well, this is on hiatus for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Count them. 2 weeks. We will not play this next week because this week is Eggmul week. And I know Haz is coming back. He will lay waste to things to come back because, well, I won't spoil the surprise, but Wednesday we're going to play Commands and Colors Napoleonics, the epic Battle of Eggmul. Thursday we're going to have a 4-player sharp practice game set in 1809. Austrians versus not French but Bavarians. And on Saturday, the redone Battle of Eggmool for Blucher. So I have tweeted at it, and so we are playing all the Eggmool all the time. But this is a fun game, and I love the way the table looks. Makes me happy. So
Yeah, and I gotta say, at least from the Confederate side perspective, the scenario does a really good job of putting the Confederate command in the situation that they were in, which is really precarious through the whole day. So
yeah, and as we were talking about, I mean, you don't want to hamstring the Union too horribly, because then why would you play the Union? That's not fun. But you know, I think sticking Burnside down here, and then just hoping, I guess, hoping, is that the wrong word? Or anticipating the possibility that an entire corps will get stuck. And honestly, if just this front division gets stuck, that's going to be a problem. Because it's not that easy to move through things. Because, by the way, that's the one thing you can't interpenetrate in Bloody Big Battles. You can't interpenetrate a road column. So that guy getting stuck up there was kind of a big deal. Awesome. Sorry, just grabbing some pictures. Very cool. Well, thank you, gents. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Let's see here. I'm glad, and thank you, Richard. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Velker, did you have a good birthday?
I sure did.
All right. Well, anyway, join us for all the crazy Eggmool behavior. We'll love to have you. Thank you to the players. Thank you to the viewers, as ever, as we roll off into the week. And hey, for those who observe, happy Easter. And until we meet again, please take care of yourselves and one another. We'll talk soon.